time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have. Don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Mr. Brake and Lube wants you to know when it comes to your engine, not all motor oils are created equal. That's why they only offer name brand motor oils that you can trust, like Pennzoil, Castrol, Mobil One, and more. So don't pay top dollar for cheap generics. Mr. Brake and Lube can work your vehicle pretty much bumper to bumper, plus complete auto glass service. So call 219-5438 or visit 1415 East Main Street. Mr. Brake and Lube, your one-stop maintenance shop.
If you pay for your own health insurance or you're looking for coverage, do not go online for quotes. You'll get endless calls from call centers and they will not stop. Instead, call Becky, the health plan lady. She can provide sound advice for your health insurance needs. Her Freedom of Choice plans lets you pick your doctors, no deductibles, no copays, and it's 30 to 60% lower cost than Obamacare. Call Becky at 479-886-2475 or go to healthplanlady.com.
Well, the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take just a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. You know, every kind word you put online, those personal recommendations to your friends and family are appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to the business of Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, but vital to making our community as great as it is. Special thanks from the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
I'd like to welcome everyone. We're at Mountain Home High School. Their arena, they call it the Hangar. They're the Bombers. Kind of plays into that. And the Lady Cyclones. The Cyclones going to take on Mountain Home tonight. Big game on both sides. Welcome you. I'm Mickey Duval. My color man for tonight is Aaron Duval. Our engineer back at the KCJC studios is John Henderson. We got the girls' game up first. The Lady Cyclones 8-2 in conference play. Mountain Home 9-1. Their lone loss in conference was to the Lady Cyclones back at Cyclone Arena. And in that ball game, Mountain Home came in. They were number one in Class 5A, and the Lady Cyclones hit them hard, hit them early. They led by almost 20 at the end of the first quarter. The game was never close. Lady Cyclones won that one easily, 72-43. And it was Brenna Burke. She had 27 points in that game. Now, Mountain Home was missing their best defender, who is out due to concussion protocol. She is back. She will get the start tonight. Not a scorer, Whitten Coleman, number 25, but she is a defender. And what I've been talking to them, they said, look, not saying that they would have shut down Brenna Burke, but it would have limited some of her shots, maybe pushed her out a little bit. But Brenna was on fire that night with 27. Soraya Stroud also had 11. That was a career high for her. Talia Ely, 7 points in the matchup. Kana Keister, 9 points. The Lady Cyclones were absolutely on fire in that game. 72 points. It was the most points, or it has been the most points that Mountain Home gave up all season long. Lady Cyclones 13 made threes in that game. Mountain Home is led actually by Laken Moore. She's 6 foot junior. She's their leading scorer, and she is 6 foot, but she can shoot it from the outside. She averages 16 points a game. She is 39% from the three-point line. She likes to shoot it from out there. In fact, they have a couple girls that can actually shoot it right there. Even though she's 39%, they have somebody who's better statistically, and that's number 3, Jayla Yonkers, who is just a sophomore. They expect her to hit the 1,000-point mark by the time it's all said and done here at Mountain Home, should she stay healthy. Mountain Home's got a big week this week. They host Russellville tonight. They go to Greenwood. They're the only team that's handed Greenwood a conference loss this season. They go to Greenwood on Friday. So, you know, Mountain Home, Russellville, and Greenwood they've all clinched a spot in the state tournament. It's all about seeding for those three. Now, they take the top four. There's a logjam for 4 right now. Van Buren, Harrison, and Greenbrier, they're all tied at 4 and 6, but Van Buren has actually beaten Harrison and Greenbrier, so they probably have a leg up for that 4 spot. But really, it's a 3-horse race. Now, if they end up getting tied, if it's Mountain Home, Greenwood, and Russellville, what the Lady Cyclones need to hope for, they need to win tonight, and then they need to hope that Mountain Home will beat Greenwood. That would knock everybody with the 2 losses, and everybody would have that perfect triangle where nobody has more than 2 victories. But first things first, the Lady Cyclones got to win tonight. Should Russellville lose tonight, it won't seal their fate, but it pretty well sealed their fate that they may be looking at a 3 seed at best. Their chance for a 1 seed, they got to win tonight. The Lady Cyclones here on the road up here at Mountain Home, taking on the Mountain Home Lady Bombers. We're going to take a break. Come back, we'll give you the starting lineups for both teams. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op located in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apples along. Mike, it is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op. We're located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
Welcome back here at Mountain Home High School. We do the starting lineups for both teams. First for your Lady Cyclones. Russellville will be in their road black uniforms with red trim. And actually here at the hangar, they've called it a blackout. Remember when they came down to Cyclone Arena, it was a whiteout. Everybody wore white. Tonight at Mountain Home, they wore a blackout, which is kind of odd because that's been our colors. And so maybe we can just pretend they're supporting us in the stands. Zaria Campbell, number 2, the 5'7" senior, will get the start. Number 3, Brenna Burke, a 5'7" senior guard, averaging 16.5 points per game. Drew Robinson, number 14, the 5'7" senior guard. 5'9" senior number 20, Shaisha Willis, averaging 9 points a game. And Talia Ely, the 6' senior, number 25, averaging 13 points a game. The Lady Cyclones 18-6 on the season, 8-2 in conference play under the head coaching of LaShanta Johnson in her first year here at Russellville, assisted by Randy Talley. For Mountain Home, we believe this is going to be their starting 5, which is 4 of the main ones that they had at Cyclone Arena. But again, Whitten Coleman, number 25, gets the start. She's back from concussion protocol. I think she ended up missing 2 games during that. She's a 5'7" junior and their best defender. Their leading scorer, number 24, Laken Moore, averaging 16 points a game. She's a 6' junior. Number 21, Anna McCarn. She's a 6'4" junior and their leading rebounder. Number 3, Jayla Yonkers, one of their best outside shooter, but not as good as Moore, but she's pretty good. She's wearing number 3, the 5'10" sophomore, and the daughter of the athletic director, Mitch Husky, Parker Husky, number 10. She's a 5'8" senior, and Mitch Husky's actually assisting their head coach, Dale Leonard. Leonard in his 24th year as head coach, 27 years here at Mountain Home. And he's a lifer here at Mountain Home, and you are not going to find a nicer guy around than Dale Leonard, head coach of Lady Bombers. They are 20-6 on the season, 9-1 in conference play. Both teams are at their respective benches. They're about to pause to do the national anthem and the Star-Spangled Banner. And the Pledge of Allegiance, meant to say, and a moment of silence and all that. So we're going to take an extended break so we can honor America and not be talking over that. And when we come back, they'll have their official starting lineups, and we'll give you a few more stats during this pregame show, and then we'll be ready for the tip-off. The JV game ran a little long tonight, but the Cyclone JV boys team came out with a 4-point victory, 53-49, so we don't mind that at all. We'll take a break while they do the national anthem pledge here. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Our nation's flag for a moment of silence. And now for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Performing tonight's Star-Spangled Banner under the direction of band director Tom Chetnick, the Mountain Home High School Band.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
I'm a teacher. I'm a father. I'm Muskie Harris, former Arkansas Razorback. I have 26 years of recovery. Meth does not discriminate. Choose your natural state.
We choose me over meth.
55,000 fans having a good time. 385 with a deadly secret. Meth kills more Arkansans per year than cocaine and heroin combined. Help stop this epidemic before it's too late. Choose your natural state. Choose me over meth.
Welcome back. Both teams getting introduced right now. And all right, we're trying to get some levels corrected, so appreciate you holding on through that. I think we're good right now, John. You tell me if we're not, and we should be okay and ready for action. Both teams getting introduced. Want to tell you that they were on a big winning streak until facing the Lady Cyclones early in the year. They'd won 7 in a row since Russellville beating them. They have won their next 3 ball games, however, struggled in 2 of them and actually beat Van Buren on Friday night, but struggled to do so. Beat them by a basket. Mountain Home will win the opening tip. Mountain Home in their home blue uniforms with blue and a little bit of gold trim. Lady Cyclones in the road black with red numbers. This is Jayla Yonkers. Get it in the corner to Parker Husky. She'll launch the 3. This misses. They like to shoot a lot of 3s. Forget about the size. They like to do that, play around the perimeter, the Lady Cyclones. Normally would say work the ball inside. However, what worked last time is Russellville 13 made 3-pointers in that matchup. They'll go high post to Ely, and Ely drives and hits the easy jumper there, and the Lady Cyclones just like that, leading 2-0.
Yeah, good drive by Ely. Didn't go all the way in, just stopped and shot a little 6-foot jump shot.
Yeah, you can hit that shot, and no sense in going all the way, maybe getting a charge called on you. Lady Cyclones lead it 2-0. Passing on the 3 is Lakin Moore. They'll kick it back out left side. Yonkers number 3, number 24 Moore. Those are the 2 main players that can shoot from the 3. But that one right there, Parker Husky, who launches one there, she's 0 for 2. She can shoot from out there. The long rebound was tipped and controlled by Campbell. Her long pass almost picked up, but picked up by Shy Willis. Backs her way in, nowhere to go. She'll kick it back out. Burke open top of the key 3-pointer. Nothing but net for Brenna Burke. Picking up where she left off the last time she played Mountain Home. She scored 27 in that game, and Lady Cyclones lead at 5-0. Trapping on the side, Moore will beat it. Her shot blocked there by Talia, rebounded by Drew Robinson. Good job by Talia as Moore barely got off the floor. Shy Willis will give it to the top, and Brenda wasn't really expecting it. She needs some help. Cutting the basket was Drew Robinson. Was thrown out a little bit out in front of her, but she was able to keep it intact for Russellville. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Russellville kind of out of sync on this offensive possession right now. Brenna has it with 12. She'll dribble to the left elbow and give it off to Shy Willis, who's way out on the left side. 6 seconds to shoot. Russell's got to do something quick. Spin move, cross-court pass, Campbell. She's got to get rid of it. She does on the buzzer and hits the 3-pointer on the buzzer. And we have a timeout called by Coach Leonard. The Lady Cyclones lead it 8-0. Great start. We're going to take a quick break. Your score, Russellville 8. The Lady Bombers nothing. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits where you can make an impact in a safe, clean environment? ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour plus a shift differential. Experience is required, so for immediate consideration, apply online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
And it's just a dagger when the other team plays really good defense for almost the entire shot clock, and then you hit a 3-pointer on that buzzer. That's what happened there. Z's 3 gives the Lady Cyclones an 8-0 lead. Mountain Home calling that timeout. They're in the front court splitting a double team as Whitten Coleman. Cross-court pass to Moore, and she will miss a 3-pointer on the right wing. She was open. Good-looking shot there. Backside rebound for Mountain Home is Yonkers, weaving her way in near the middle, but she'll kick it back out. Coleman will launch the 3. This one no good. Got to take advantage of this cold early because it's not going to last the whole game. In transition, Ely takes the pass from Campbell, and Ely goes all the way. She's got 4, and the Lady Cyclones lead at 10-0.
Yeah, beautiful pass and beautiful shot by Ely.
The pass there from Campbell after getting that rebound, and now we have a whistle and a foul. This is going to be on Z. First foul of the game as the Lady Bomber was tripped up there inadvertently, but you got to call the foul there. Lakin Moore will inbound it into the backcourt to Parker Husky. Parker's dad was a longtime head boys coach here and then took over the AD spot. I think he was the AD before he stopped coaching. Has come back to help Dale Leonard as his assistant. I think this is his second year doing that. They almost turned the ball over there. Lakin Moore lost it there. Got it back to Yonkers on her drive. Nice scoop inside with a layup to Anna McCarn. And that's their first basket. The Lady Cyclones lead at 10-2. Help defense, they just found the open man. Not much you could do there. Campbell will pass on the 3. Had it knocked away by Yonkers. Yonkers going to chase it down at half court. Come in from the left side. Hits the layup with the right hand. And they've scored the last 4. You can see Brenna saying, settle down, everybody, settle down. It's been a 4-0 run, but the Lady Cyclones open on a 10-0 run. Nice little drive with the left hand by Brenna. Well, she's just amazing on that drive. A little stutter step, quick dribble, and all of a sudden she's by you, and she stops the 4-0 run. It's 12-4. Lady Cyclones lead on that layup by Brenna, who's got 5.
She does so well shooting left-handed.
Whitten Coleman beats her man off the dribble, kicks it out. Huskies 3-pointer. This one no good. Rebound underneath on the right block. Turnaround jumper is blocked there. She blocked the 6'4" McCarn shot. Ely did with the rebound as Brenna Burke. Good job by Talia. Didn't leave her feet to do it. You do that, you don't get the foul called when you do that. Playing really smart. Brenna will try left side. Gets it to the top of the key to Campbell. She's cutting through. She's trying to get the ball to the corner. Cutting through at the top was Drew Robinson. Pass goes off her fingertips. A little hot to handle, a little high. Yonkers back the other way. Will pull up from 15. Missed that one. Rebound. Robinson had good position, but Moore gets it over her. Feeds it. Now we get a foul called. This will be on Russellville. And the second foul called on the Lady Cyclones, and it'll be on Drew Robinson, her first. Mountain Home will inbound it along the baseline here with 3:16 left to play here in the first. Couple substitutions for Russellville. Number 4, Kana Keister, the sophomore, and number 5, Jasmine Garcia, the freshman. Campbell and Shy Willis will check out. Off the inbounds pass, Coleman stepping through was Husky, who's missed 3 threes, and she'll pass on that one. I think she was open from the corner. Moore on the drive, just inside the free throw line, will miss that one. Burke the rebound for Russellville, and she'll trail the pack. Skip step, back step, three-pointer. This one misses. Rebound comes to McCarn, the junior. She'll give it off to Husky. The Lady Cyclones leading it 12-4, under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Coleman in the corner to Husky, and she'll miss the 3 there. Rebound goes off the fingertips of McCarn and straight to Ely. 3-on-2 if she wants it. She's going to come in from the right side, leave it there for Brenna. Near the top of the key, left wing, missed the 3. Rebound comes to Ely. She got it near the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Wide open on the right side is Kana Keister. You can't leave her open. She is deadly from out there. She hits the 3, and the Lady Cyclones with an 11-point lead. That is the 30th made 3 by Keister on the season.
Just beautiful shot there by Keister. Not afraid to shoot the ball.
Lakin Moore guarded by Drew Robinson. Trying to force her to go left. She does. Step back, pull back, no good on the jumper. And now we have a whistle to foul call on McCarn. This will be the 3rd foul called on Russellville. And it'll be on who? It'll be on Talia Ely, her first. 2:02 left to play here in the first quarter. Talia on that foul just got caught wrong place, wrong time. Ooh, Coleman looked like she traveled with a basketball. Her pass was tipped, picked up there, 15-footer, rolls in, got the shooter's bounce. Lakin Moore did her first basket. And she cuts the Lady Cyclone lead to 9. 15-6. Our score. Here's Ely at the free throw line, backing her way in, needs help. Out to Garcia. She'll get out of the lane, Ely will. Back in, and she's wide open for a 10-footer. This one in and out with the rebound as Yonkers. Good open shot there. There was nobody in front of her. Ball did everything but go through the net. Whistle and a foul called on Russellville. This will be on Brenna Burke. Player fell down, and she gets whistled for the trip, and 4 fouls called on Russellville.
And none on Mountain Home right now.
Minute 28 left to play here in the first quarter. Keister and Garcia will check out. Back to the original starting lineup with Campbell and Shaisha Willis back in for Russellville. You're right, no fouls called yet on Mountain Home. McCarn at the top. We'll hand it off now to Lakin Moore.
Ooh.
Steps inside the free throw line. Needed help. Good defense there by Drew. 19 seconds to shoot. They back it back out. Toward the middle lane, a little floater, a little wild shot. No good. McCarn there with the putback. Both her baskets have been there. She's been wide open because Russell's had to help out on defense. 15-8 our score. The Lady Cyclones leading by 7. Here's Ely along the baseline towards the middle. Fade away jumper on the drive. That one no good. McCarn tips it and gets it before it goes out of bounds. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Lakin Moore trying to shake Drew Robinson. Will use a screen. Peeling off the screen as Moore stepped through with the left hand. She's got 6. She's got 6. She's done some damage and kept them in the game. She has 6 of their 10 points, and Lady Cyclones' lead is down to 5 now. Shot clock is off. Russellville can play for 1 shot. Burke will give it up to Drew Robinson with 16 seconds left. Pass to Brenna, and a foul going to be called on Mountain Home. This will be the first foul called on the Lady Bombers. It goes on Husky. The first one comes with 10 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. You got your foul there. Kana Keister will check in for Russell. We'll get another shooter in there. If they don't put somebody on the basketball, see if they give it right back to her. And they're going to hold. They're going to hold Brenna. You could see that one coming. Coleman had a hold of her jersey there, and it was the backside ref that called it.
That's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I grabbed. That's her first and team's second. Again, they're not going to put anybody on the basketball. They get it to Shy Willis. Willis double team, gets it through to Brenna Burke. She'll launch one from the top of the key, hit the 3. For some reason, they left her alone. Beyond half-court shot. It's an air ball. We've come to the end of the first quarter with our score, Russellville 18, Mountain Home 10. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking to expand without breaking the bank? Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings has been serving the River Valley for 7 years and counting. Only $99 down delivers select Burnett Affordable Buildings and 20% off C&H carports for not only carports, but for barns, sheds, and more. Let Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings create the extra space you need without breaking the bank. Visit Duval'sAffordablePortableBuilding.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville. And don't forget to ask about the $50 referral.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Well, McCarn has 6 points for Mountain Home, but, you'll take that because Russellville shut down their two top scorers in that first quarter. Lady Cyclones with an 8-point lead as we start the second quarter of play. Russellville will have the basketball. Shaisha Willis will drive. Little 10-footer, shooting it over Coleman is no good. The rebound chased down in the corner by Mountain Home. In the front court, they'll hand it off to Husky. One ahead pass over to Yonkers. Baseline was open. She took it there. Now it's cut off. Her shot swatted away there with authority by Shy Willis, and she picks up the rebound.
Yeah, great defense by Willis there.
Yeah. That was a get this trash out of here type block there. Here's Drew Robinson in the lane. This one hits the back of the iron with the rebound is Fosness, who did not play in the first quarter. Number 33, Levi Fosness, 6-foot sophomore. Many in there to do that. Get rebounds, set screens. Here's a drive up and in with the shot by Yonkers. That's the first basket of the second quarter. The Lady Cyclones lead is 6. Campbell open on the right side, misses the three. There's Ely with the rebound. Nice bounce pass underneath to Drew. Drew putting it up and in, but what can you say about Talia? Gets the offensive rebound, and she has the presence of mind to look around and say, what's going on around me, and Drew was cutting the basket. 20-12 our score. The Lady Cyclones with the lead. They've really been double teaming in the front court. Haven't gotten a turnover off the double team yet, but they're really making it difficult on Mountain Home. Lakin Moore, a long three try, missed it. Backside rebound put up and in by Witten Coleman. They've gotten some easy baskets, but it's because of Russellville chasing the basketball. And you know what? You'll take that. You'll take that because you figured you're going to get create havoc, cause some more turnovers due to that kind of defense. Ely at the top of the key, dribbles to the right elbow. His shoelace untied, she's going to have to fix. Here's a drive by Campbell, putting it up and in. Didn't use the backboard on that one. I'm glad she really didn't have the angle. 22-14, the Lady Cyclones with the lead. Russellville's led the whole way. They actually opened it up, a 10-0 run to start the game. And here's a steal by Z. Campbell, and now a timeout called by Russellville. And I think Coach Johnson called a timeout because she was afraid that Z was getting that steal and was about to fall out of bounds. So save possession here with 5:49 left. And we're going to keep it right here. The Lady Cyclones leading at 22-14. In that first quarter, Brenna Burke led the way with 8 points, 4 points for Talia Ely, 3 each for Z. Campbell and Kana Keister. Since then, Campbell, of course, that layup, she's got 5 for the game, 2 points for Drew Robinson. Lady Bombers, 6 points in the first quarter for Anna McCarn. She was the only one with more than 1 bucket in that first quarter. Since then, Jayla Yonkers has 4 total.
Well, right now we're playing great defense as far as rebounding and blocking. And there's a key to that. Like you said earlier, don't leave your feet if you're going to block that shot because you're going to get called a foul if you do.
Into the game for the first time for Russellville, number 15, Kyra White, sophomore. Garcia checks back in for the Lady Cyclones as Ely sits down, and Shy Willis will sit down for Russellville. Garcia hands it off to Campbell. Nobody really working the middle at the low post is Brenna Burke. They will try to get it to her, and she's fouled from behind. That'll be the first foul called on Mountain Home in this quarter. This happens on number 10, Parker Husky, on the push from behind. Ely will check back in for Russellville. And that's number 2 on Husky, their first. They did not commit a foul in the first quarter until the final minute. But they ended up picking up 2 there and then the first one here. 5:33 left, and we have another shoelace untied. We're taking care of that right now. The Lady Cyclones leading by 8, 22-14. We inbound it along the baseline. Going to lob it to Ely on the right block, guarded by McCarn. Turnaround jumper, no good. There's Drew with the follow. How about that for Drew Robinson? And now a timeout called by Dale Leonard. He did not like that offensive rebound given up by Mountain Home. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones lead at 24-14. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Feltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 40% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Lady Cyclones with an offensive rebound put back by Drew Robinson, causing Coach Leonard to call that timeout. You get 5 for the game. He's used 2 here in the first half. And they don't think to block out Drew Robinson because she delays coming in the lane. They don't think about it. Shot goes up. She delays it, comes in, unblocked. They're not even thinking about it, and she ends up getting the offensive rebound to put back. We have a late whistle foul called on who? This is going to be on Jasmine Garcia. And Russellville did not like the call because the official underneath did not make the call. That's what I think Coach LaShanta Johnson is upset about, saying, how could you see that out on the wing? It looked clean from underneath. And he said, got her with the body, and that's what she's pointing. She says, well, the guy underneath didn't call it. And that's always a argument by a coach, is when the person who has the better view doesn't make the call. But that's what she's not going to win the argument. The first free throw was good. They are a fantastic shooting free throw team, and especially Lakin Moore, who hits the first one. She's got 3 points. Kana Keister back in for Russellville. Second one is also good. You don't want to get in a free throw shooting contest with the Lady Bombers. Campbell stops on the right wing. We'll leave it for Brenna. She'll launch one, and this one finds the bottom of the net. 3 threes for Brenna, and she's got 11 points. Long pass down the floor. McCarn with an easy layup. They get 2 after we get 3. Lady Cyclones pushing it up the floor. I'm going to slow it up here.
Well, I'll take that trade anytime, 3 for 2.
Going backdoor cut was tipped straight to Drew Robinson. How about that for the layup? I don't know if that was planned, but if I were them, I'd say it was planned. It was tipped by Ely straight to Drew, who got the layup runner by Moore back the other direction. They are really forcing the tempo Mountain Home is, but the Lady Cyclones get the defensive rebound, and Russellville looking to build on their 11-point lead.
Ely's the one that got the rebound. So far, I've got her for 4.
Here's Keister. We'll get it over to Brenna Burke. Step through, not open. Keister is her three-pointer from the left side. Rolls off the iron, tipped, and with the rebound is Fosness for the Lady Bombers. 29-18 our score. 4:02 left to play here in the first half. This is Parker Husky. Will dribble over left side. We'll give it to Moore. They get it to McCarn, way out of her range normally. She'll get it back out. Moore will launch the 3 and hit. That's their first made 3 of the game, and her first made 3. They're a pretty good three-point shooting team. She hits 39% of them. She's got 7 points, and it's an 8-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. Burke trying to answer, and she does. You know, they told me that it was going to be different now that they had their defensive specialist back in, but so far they're not guarding Brenna too well. She's got 14 after lighting them up for 27 in the first matchup. Here's a steal by Talia Ely off the interception. 2-on-2. She's going to race ahead 1-on-1. A little bit of contact, no foul call, missed the shot. Rebound, let's see, a jump ball will be called. It'll belong to Mountain Home. Well, it was going to be a 2-on-2. She took the lead, and it became a 1-on-1. And Anna McCarn did just enough to alter Ely's shot. McCarn 6'4", Ely 6 foot. And that made it to where it was going to be tougher for her to get the shot up and in. But Talia was trying to battle to get that offensive rebound. I'm just glad they didn't call a foul on her. Moore, backdoor cut, has along the baseline, will not shoot. They'll kick it back out. On the right side is Bailey Reitenberg. Swing it back around to Moore on the left side. They'll use a screen, pick and roll. It's not open. 15 seconds to shoot for Mountain Home. This is Reitenberg. She'll take it in the lane, looking to pass, does off to McCarn. Power dribble, puts it up and in. She's got 10 points tonight. But she was left open because Ely had to come off and help defense there. Lady Cyclones trying to answer, and they do. Brenna Burke, another three. 5 threes made. Brenna loves to shoot at Cyclone Arena. This may be her second favorite place to shoot.
Yeah, we don't want her to transfer up here.
Yeah, that's right. She has 3 threes in this second quarter, 5 for the game, and 17 overall total points. The missed shot, the follow is no good. We get a foul called on Lady Cyclones. They have position on us and got that offensive rebound, and we'll see who gets the foul call. It's going to be on Shaisha Willis. That's the first and the team's second here in the second quarter. Fosness will shoot. She started, I believe, in the game at Cyclone Arena because Coleman being out. The first free throw no good. Sarah Williams, number 23, a 5'9 junior, will check in for the first time for Mountain Home. 2:06 left to play here in the first half. The second free throw is good. Fosness hits 1 of 2. Lady Cyclones lead by 11. There's Brenda Burke. They're going to switch people on her. And they got Parker Husky on her. Falling to the floor, threw it up with the left hand. Wanted the foul call, didn't get it. That shot still almost went in as it hit off the backboard and rolled around. One complete rotation around the rim before popping out. But she was wanting the foul call and didn't get it. This is Williams. They've lifted her open. She's not going to shoot it. They'll get it left side to Parker Husky. Husky's 15-footer. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Kana Keister. Keister thought she had the clean block, and they say she got part of the arm. That's her first and the team's third, and Parker Husky will go to the line to shoot 2.
You could tell that ball was altered a little bit. Didn't know if she got the ball or the arm.
It's their 5th and 6th free throw just of this quarter. The first one's good by Husky. And that'll cut the Lady Cyclone lead to 10. Keister will check out. Campbell in with 1:32 left. And they're going to hit that one. They've only missed 1 so far in this game. It's a 9-point lead for the Lady Cyclones, 35-26. Minute and a half left to go in the first half. Burke left side, Campbell top of the key. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Shy Willis also in there. Here's a corner 3 by Drew Robinson, no good. There's Brenna with the rebound, pump fake, puts it up, off the glass a little too strong. Rebound tipped, and Husky has it. Throws it down the floor. Williams looking cross pass. That's a bad mistake for her. Good for Russellville as it was intercepted by Talia Ely. Talia looking to go coast to coast and whistle, and a charge going to be taken. Looked like they sidestepped there. That might have been a bad call there. It looked like Ely slid to the left, and they're going to call the foul on Talia. That's number 2 on her. They were set up to take the charge, and she was coming in from the right side. When she took her 2 steps, she took the left foot to the left side and was whistled for that charge with 55 seconds left here in the first half. That's a tough one, and she's going to go sit down with 2 fouls. Don't want her picking up a cheap third here in the final minute of the first half. Lady Cyclone's going to have to weather that storm. Inside now, turnaround jumper is good there by Fosness. It's a 4-point turnaround. And just like that, it's a 7-point game. The Lady Cyclones with the lead, 35-28. Brenna Burke. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot clock right now at 15. And 10 seconds now, still with a dribble. 8 seconds. We'll use the screen, step back, not open. Shy Willis, top of the key. Open look, missed the 3. Shy trying to get the rebound. She tips it to herself. She's got it 4 seconds out to Campbell. Campbell 15-footer and will not go on the buzzer. We've come to the end of the first half. Pretty good first half for Lady Cyclones. A little bit of foul trouble they'll have to deal with, but they'll take it. They're going to the locker room here at halftime, up by a touchdown, 35-28. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Miller Roofing Company, a family-owned company treating you like family. Who's a part of the Miller family of employees? This is Kay Metz.
I answer the phones. I am the front desk, and when you come in, I'm the first person that will greet you. I will make sure that you get looked after. Our whole office, we are family. So that is what we try and encourage with our customers.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them on South Arkansas and Russellville and follow them on Facebook.
At Phil Wright Autoplex, we understand the importance of supporting our local community and schools, which is why we strive to be a trusted dealership in the River Valley for almost a half a century. Our Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned inventory is constantly updated to ensure that we offer the latest models at the best value for your budget. We understand that buying a vehicle can be a stressful experience. That's why our team is here to help, not pressure. Phil Wright Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40 in Russellville. Or online 24/7, philwright.com.
This is easily the biggest game of the conference on the girls' side. However, on the boys' side, it's a big game, but the biggest game may be Van Buren against Alma. Alma has their last, 4 wins have been 12 points or less, and so they're really kind of walking on shaky ground, it seems like, but they are undefeated. If Alma wins one game, they will clinch the top spot of the conference because, of course, the first 4 teams that go to that finish in the conference will go to the state tournament. State tournament hosted at the Searcy this year. We're at halftime of the girls' game. The Lady Cyclones leading it by a score of 35-28. What's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, we were passing and moving the ball very good. Of course, outside shooting has been great. We're 7 of 13 from the three-point line. Unfortunately, we hadn't even shot a free shot. Charity stripe, hadn't even been to the charity stripe, whereas Mountain Home has 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, but they're only 1 of 8 from three-point. We're moving the ball very well. We've missed some shots underneath the basket, but I think it's because we were rushing our shot. As we take our time to shoot a three-pointer, we need to take our time when we're underneath the basket. Yeah, we may get blocked, we may get fouled, or it could go in. So take your time, make sure you shoot, don't throw it up there. And I think those will start falling underneath the basket.
Yeah, Lady Cyclone's going to have to, as we said, weather the storm on the fouls. The only bad one I thought in that first half was that second one on Talia there in the final minute. I didn't think that was the right call. Looked like the defender slid to the left, or to the defender's right, Talia's left, and caused that charge. But Talia with 2 fouls, and that's something that Russell's going to have to watch there in the second half. They lead it here by 7, 35-28. We'll take a break, come back with individual totals from the first half. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The real deal wood smoke barbecue over at Ridgewood Brothers. As we are in a new year, new hours are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 3 for lunch and 4 to 8 for dinner, or until they sell out. New hours at Ridgewood Brothers, Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 3 for lunch and 4 to 8 for dinner, or until they sell out. 803 West Main Place in Russellville, right behind Newton's Pharmacy, or place your order right there on their Facebook page. The real deal, true blue wood smoke barbecue, Ridgewood Brothers.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house, got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment to move. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. Family owned and operated. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor. Robert and all the staff are there to take great care of you. From the sales department to parts, service, all over, you can count on River Valley Tractor. 702 Weir Road in Russellville, River Valley Tractor.
Don't call it quits yet. R&R Tire Express will have you back in love with your ride with a sweetheart deal on tire and wheels. That's right. We'll have your car, truck, or SUV looking like $1 million with R&R Sweetheart Package. Get an 18-inch wheel and tire package starting at just $40 a week, or a 20-inch off-road wheel and tire package starting at $21.99. R&R on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. R&R. For a quick quote now, text tires to 43414.
Coming up on Friday, Russellville will be at Cyclone Arena. It'll be senior night. Even though there's 2 more games, they've flipped the senior night and colors night, so the band to accommodate the band. And so senior night will be this Friday, as both teams will be hosting Siloam Springs. And so just make note of that. And then colors night will be a week later. Again, this Friday night at home against Siloam, and then 1 week from Friday night, it's the last regular season game of the year, colors night for Russellville, as they host Van Buren. After tonight, just 3 more games in the regular season. And then the Lady Cyclones will definitely be going to postseason. We'll see about the boys, as they still have some work to do. Lady Cyclones have clinched a spot. In that first half, the Lady Cyclones are led by Brenna Burke with 17 points in that first half. 6 points for Drew Robinson, 5 for Z Campbell, 4 for Talia Ely, and 3 for Kana Keister. As for Mountain Home, Anna McCarn, who's their leading rebounder. She's not even usually the leading scorer, but she was their leading scorer in the first half. 10 points for her. The leading scorer in the season, Lakin Moore, had 7. And then 4 points for Yonkers. 3 points for Levi Fosness, and 2 points each for Parker Husky and Witten Coleman. Mountain Home 9-1 in conference. They are tied for first with Greenwood. They will travel to Greenwood on Friday night. The Lady Cyclones 8-2 in conference, hoping to be within a tie for second place if they can hang on here. They lead it at the half, 35-28. We're going to take a break and be back with the second half. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Get the game day snacks ready. It's the best time of year for inviting friends over to watch your favorite teams.
That's right, Stephanie. And at Sofa City, we have the best seats in the house. Our showroom is stocked with quality recliners, reclining sofas, and reclining sectionals, most made here in the USA. Our prices are already discounted, and we carry a huge variety to fit every style and budget.
And I'm always hearing stories of your great hometown service and easy financing options.
And remember, there's no waiting at Sofa City, where you can buy it today and enjoy it tonight.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
Hey River Valley, it's Montana at Hubbard Power Sports in Russellville, your local Can-Am and Sea-Doo dealer. I just wanted to pop in and remind you guys that you don't have to wait until spring to get your machine ready to ride. You can do your annual service and maintenance now and get in and out of the shop really quick. Spring will be here before we know it, and the spots in our service department fill up fast. Give us a call or stop by to get your rigs in early and be ready to hit the trails. You know where to find us, 301 South Knoxville, across the tracks from Price's Town and Country Store. See you soon.
Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat on the Dover Square is serving up delicious home-cooked meals and entertainment for the whole family. It's like gathering at Grandma's house, but with karaoke on Tuesday nights and live bands on Friday and Saturday nights. Bring the family to Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat, 9733 Market Street in Dover. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, 6:30 a.m. to close. And don't forget about the Sunday buffet, 11 to 3. Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat in Dover.
Welcome back. We're just a few seconds away from the second half. The Lady Cyclones should have the ball to start the second half, leading here by 7. Russellville opened this game on a 10-0 run. They never trailed in that first half. This is actually as close as it's been. Russellville led by as many as 12, but Mountain Home finished the first half on a 5-0 run, picked up a second foul on Talia Ely, and so it was a big momentum shift. And we'll see. It was almost at the half came at a good time for Russellville, almost like the bell happened, and it helped Russellville kind of stave off that momentum, and we'll see how. the second half starts. The Lady Cyclones, as we said, leading 35-28, and Mountain Home out off their bench with their 5 starters. Both teams starting the second half with their original starting 5 on both sides. They're going to be all over Drew. I leave Drew alone as they're all over Brenna Burke. Off the inbounds pass, a reach-in foul called on Witten Coleman. And it took them almost a full first quarter to get their first foul, but on the second half, they get it in the first 6 seconds.
That's Coleman's second foul.
They said she's the defensive specialist, was not there for the first matchup. They said it would be different tonight because she was going to be on Brenna Burke most of the night. At one point in the second quarter, they did switch, and Parker Husky was on her. Coleman knocked the ball away from Burke. She gets it back to the high post. Ely takes it right side, right around McCarn, and puts it up and in.
I think Ely's got the quickness and the speed, really, to get around her defender.
Yeah, she's a little quicker than McCarn there. Lady Cyclone's going to pressure in the backcourt. 2 quick passes, and Mountain Home has beaten the press, and there in the front court looked like Yonkers could have drove inside. She circled back out and then goes back in for the layup. Looked like she passed too quickly on that first one, but she ends up getting the layup anyway, and the Lady Cyclones lead is back down to 7 once again, 37-30. Ely at the high post once again. This time will turn and face the basket. Right side, Drew Robinson. 3-pointer is good for Drew. Her first 3 of the game. The Lady Cyclones lead by 10.
Nobody was on her. She took that shot and knocked it down.
She's got 9 points in the basketball game. 40-30 our score. Near the top of the key is Husky. She's way out on the right side now, guarded by Drew. Will dribble to the right wing. Use a screen, pick and roll's not there for McCarn. Left side 3-pointer by Yonkers is good. We do not need them to get hot from the outside. They were pretty cold in that first half. This is their home floor. They shoot better than that. And Yonkers there, she's actually their leading 3-point shooter percentage-wise. Hasn't made the most, but she shoots 44% from out there. Ely answers with an 8-footer of her own, and she's got 8 points.
She didn't go all the way in this time and stopped and made that little 5-foot jump shot.
Smart play with 2 fouls. She's got to be careful with that. She gives the Lady Cyclones a 9-point lead, 42-33.
Don't be slapping at the ball.
Mountain Home tied for first. Lady Cyclones 1 game behind in third place, technically, since there's a tie for first. McCarn way out up top with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lakin Moore traveled. Late whistle, but the right call.
Yeah. I mean, our coach called it, and some fan called it before the whistle was ever blown.
When you pick up that pivot foot, you can pass it or shoot it, but you can't dribble it. So you'll see some people will do a step through. That's legal, but that time she put it back down, and that's what the traveling violation was called. Lady Cyclones looking to build on their 9-point lead. Shaisha Willis near the top. Looked like Ely was wanting to set a screen left side for her. They didn't get it to her. Campbell will kick it out to Ely, who's right around the left elbow. Misses the shot, follows it, goes off her fingertips, doesn't get the offensive rebound. Yonkers in transition will stop on a dime, take it left side up, and no good. Yonkers did a great job there. I couldn't have defended that one to get that shot off. And Lady Cyclones have it. A reach-in foul is going to be called, and this is going to be on Witten Coleman. Maybe a little frustration. She reached in, knocked the ball away from Talia, but she has picked up her 3rd personal foul. And I'm looking out at their head coach, Dale Leonard, and he is not going to the bench yet. Top of the key 3-pointer by Brenna's off the mark. Coleman had it, was almost knocked off her feet by her teammate, McCarn. Coleman has the ball knocked away, but gets it back. Drew Robinson just really bothering Lakin Moore. Parker Husky, guarded by Z, trying to shade her to that side. She picks up her dribble, needs some help. She's way away from the basket. McCarn, she's about 25 feet away with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Husky. Moore might have got away with a travel there. Pulls up, misses the 15-footer. Rebound. Campbell had it, lost it. She goes to the floor, is able to get the pass off to Ely. Now to Brenna. Brenna pushing it up the floor, 3-on-3. She'll take it all the way, left side, high off the glass and in. Brenna's first basket of the second half. She's got 19 for the game, and the Lady Cyclones lead it by 11, 44-33. Parker Husky, guarded by Z. Z backed off, didn't want to get the reach-in foul called on her. Yonkers tried the quick pass. It was tipped by Shy Willis and intercepted by Drew Robinson. Good job by Shy. You can't pass through hands. And they tried to throw that one up top, and Shaisha with the quick hands there knocking it away. Burke, the dribble near the half-court circle. Ely trying to set a screen for Brenna without the basketball. Popping free at the high post is Drew. Her pass knocked right back to her off the drive, going to draw the foul call. This is going to be on McCarn. It looked like she tried to throw it over the top of McCarn, who tipped it right back to her, and then she took it to the basket, and it's the first foul called on Anna McCarn, and Drew going to free throw, and this is Russellville's first free throw of the game, right?
Yes, it is.
First free throw by Drew is no good. You said something about Drew at our last game, actually off the air. She knocked down that three earlier. You said her three-pointers are really low with not a lot of arch on it.
They are. They're just pretty much straight.
Now, this is going to date me, okay? Anybody my age will remember this, but there was a former Razorback who actually played at Fort Smith Northside that had a shot like that. Keith Wilson had absolutely no arch on it, but somehow he could knock down those shots from the outside. And that reminds me of that when Drew hits those threes. Somebody my age can back me up on that. Keith Wilson, there's a blast of a pass. Drew hits one of two. The Lady Cyclones matching their largest lead of the game here at 12, 45-33. With a three-pointer right side, Williams will miss that one. Ball tipped, and chasing it down is Yonkers for the Lady Bombers. Lady Cyclones left the baseline wide open. Yonkers took it all the way for two. I think the Lady Cyclones were just expecting to get the defensive rebound there, and when it was tipped, Yonkers chased it down the corner, and Russellville couldn't recover on defense quick enough. Lady Cyclones with the lead. They lead it by 10. Drew Robinson, guarded by Moore, gets it off Kyra White. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Shy Willis thought about the three. Brenna Burke backs it out with 9 seconds to shoot. Brenna just inside the free throw line will miss there, and rebound tipped away, and Kyra White's got it. Needs some help. We're going to have a jump ball called, and it'll belong to Mountain Home. 2:45 left to play here in the third. The Lady Cyclones with a 10-point lead.
Yeah, that ball came off the rim right at White's feet. She was trying to pick it up.
Well, it was a good open look there with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Brenna was able to get one from about 10 feet off. Lakin Moore coming off a screen, launching a long three, barely grazed the iron. There's a struggle for it underneath, and now a jump ball will be called here. It was a jump ball between Sarah Williams and Brenna Burke. It belongs to Russellville in the alternating possession. Jasmine Garcia will replace Kyra White for Russellville. And if you notice, if you're watching it, did you notice that Brenna there, when she had the basketball, she kind of let go of it so she wouldn't fall backwards and be called for traveling when she hit the deck. Kind of let go of it briefly and then grabbed it once again, making sure she wasn't holding on to the basketball when her feet were moving. Shy Willis, closely guarded by Lakin Moore. Got to watch the 5-second count, and now a timeout called by Russellville. Coach LaShonta Johnson, she had her head in the game. She knew the 5-second count was getting close, and so she called a timeout. We'll take a quick break. The Lady Cyclones with a 10-point lead, 45-35. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on EAB Sports Network.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefits. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810, 479-857-2810.
Russellville's coach, LaShonta Johnson, really has a feel for a game. She called that timeout. She knew the 5-second count was getting close. Of course, she played at Conway, played at UCA. And
go ahead.
I was going to say, I think Shaisha was able to tip it away to not get it, but you're not going to leave anything to chance. This is important possession. Lady Cyclones lead by 10 here in the corner, missing a three. Shy Willis, good box out there by Levi Fosness, and Mountain Home can cut it to single digits with a score here. Parker Husky, guarded by Kana Keister, who checked in during the timeout. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. Out on the right wing is Yonkers on her drive. A little left-handed shot off the back of the iron. Tipped. Faustness has it. Looking to go straight up. Power dribble. And she goes back up, draws the foul. You could just sort of sense that foul coming as she was going to go up. I was hoping for a 3-second call because she kept, faking, dribbling, faking. But she was able to draw the foul on Russellville. That's going to be number 2 on Shaisha Willis. And the first foul called on Russellville here in this third quarter.
Ely's at the scorer's table getting ready to check in after this first shot.
Faustness 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. Coming off the bench, misses that one, and Ely's not going to check in. They're going to pull her back, and Campbell and Kyra White will check in for Russellville. And Shy Willis and Kana Keister will sit down. Willis with 2 fouls. I'm sure Coach Johnson thinking about that. She's like, I got to have her in the fourth quarter. They may be trying to play the last 96 seconds without Willis here. The second free throw is good. They hit 1 of 2. Mountain Home going to press. The Lady Cyclones beat it. They had a 2-on-1 briefly. Garcia didn't like the looks of it. She's going to slow it down and get it off to Brenna Burke on the drive. Nice bounce pass underneath to Kyra White for 2. Bounce pass from Brenna Burke for the layup. Baseline jumper back the other way. Moore missed it. Faustness goes back up. Whistle foul. And again, Russellville upset because the official underneath did not make the call. We get a foul called on number 15, Kyra White. Her first and the team's second. And again, it's going to send Levi Faustness to the free throw line. But they got the offensive rebound on it. They have a little bit more height in the game than Russellville does right now. Faustness, 6-footer. They have 4 on their roster. The first free throw is good. She's hit her last 2. And it's back to a 10-point advantage for the Lady Cyclones. 47-37, awaiting the second free throw here by Faustness. She hit it. 9-point lead for Russellville. Lady Cyclones broke the press. It ended up in a layup the last time. We'll see what they do here. Z Campbell stops on the left wing. Pass over to Brenna Burke. This is how it started on the drive. This time she'll shoot it from 10. That one no good. With the rebound quickly was Williams. She'll give it off to Husky, who will slow it down. Final minute of the third quarter. 47-38. The Lady Cyclones with a 9-point lead. Mountain Home with the basketball. Faustness out on the left wing. Her pass tried to go inside, tipped, but caught by Moore. They'll kick it back out. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Husky looking inside. Her pass tipped once again, this time again by Drew Robinson. And the Lady Cyclones have it. Brenna Burke will slow it up. 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, no need to rush our shot. Just take our time here. Milk some of that clock off.
Lady Cyclones with a 9-point lead. They love it if they could end the third quarter with no worse than a 9-point lead. We don't have to get a shot off. Let's just hold it. They only have 2 seconds to do something with it, but 7 seconds on the shot clock. Russellville going to move here. Campbell with 4 seconds. Burke, launch one from the right side. Almost on the shot clock buzzer. How about that? They gave it over to Campbell. I don't know if Campbell realized how much time was on the clock. She gave it back to Brenna Burke, who hits the 3. Brenna's hit a 3 in every quarter now. We'll take a break. After 3 quarters of play, Russellville leads at 50-38. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you like supporting local small town, then you should go down to Funky Town Mall. We've got over 80 vendors from our very own community with tons of varieties such as vintage, antiques, collectibles, furniture, painted or stained, art, decor, holiday decor, glassware, pottery, farmhouse, jewelry, clothing, new, ancient, and worn, western wear, frame, autographs, sports pictures, puzzles, kids' toys, sports, trading cards, books, albums. Did you get all that? Well, I guess then you're just going to have to come see for yourself. We've got something for the whole family. 1612 South Arkansas. Like us on Facebook and see what's new and ask about our shipping and layaway options. Come on down to Funky Town.
The Russellville School District is seeking route substitute and trip bus drivers. Route drivers start at $30.38 per hour with pay increases for years of experience. Substitute drivers make $30.38 per hour on routes. Drivers interested in trips earn $15.45 per hour for the duration of the event, and bus monitors can make $15 per hour. Route drivers and monitors are eligible for insurance and retirement. No CDL. RSD is a registered training site. Apply at russellvilleschools.net transportation page.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Well, they started the fourth quarter, but then they pulled it back because there was one of the officials was not ready. He's trying to wipe some sweat off the floor. Official over here in front of the Mountain Home bench with a towel out there. The official at half court didn't realize it, so we'll start it again. Starting the fourth quarter, the Lady Cyclones lead it by 12, 50-38. Pretty good third quarter for Russellville. They extended their lead out 5 more points. They tried a double screen for Lakin Moore. Wasn't open. Steps inside the free throw line. Shot missing there. Trying to get a rebound off her hands and to Drew Robinson. I think Moore had it, and it was tipped away by her teammate. I think her teammate almost knocked that away from her. Drew Robinson, pass ahead, nicely caught by Shy Willis. Russellville on the move, a 3-on-2. Bounce pass underneath to Talia Ely, who put it up and in. Looked like Ely was accidentally hit on the side of the face. No call. I don't think they saw it. But she gets the layup anyway, just plowing through, and she's got 10. She's the third Lady Cyclone with double digits points tonight. Back the other direction, we have a foul called on Russellville, and this will be on number 3, Brenna Burke, her second, and the team's first. And that'll put Yonkers on the free throw line for the first time tonight, but as we said, they are a deadly free throw shooting team, and you do not want them on the line very much. Yonkers with 11 points. She has scored in every quarter, and make it 12 as she hits this one. Lady Cyclones, that was their largest lead at 14.
I was hoping you'd say something better, free throws and jinx her here.
Waiting the second free throw for Yonkers. She hits them both, 13 points. I don't know, they may be above that. They've only missed one as a team in this game, and they were perfect in the first matchup. Burke gets it off to Drew Robinson. She races in the front court. And now we have a whistle, and traveling is going to be the call on the far side.
Yeah, no question. She drug her foot, so, I mean, it's a good call by the official. One of the few calls that the official right there at the play calls it, not somebody else.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of that tonight where official away from the basketball is making the call. Away from the play, I should say. Lakin Moore trying to get an open look for the 3, and she threw it away. It wasn't open. They tried the backdoor cut there to Whitten Coleman. Now, Russell's beat it the last 2 times down the floor, but the press is really bothering the Lady Cyclones. And now a charge going to be called on Brenna Burke. No, she didn't. That's number 3 on her.
Call it both ways. That's all you can say. Call it both ways.
And now Russellville calling a timeout. We'll take a break. 6:54 left to play here in the ball game. Lady Cyclones lead it by 12. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Welcome back, Lady Cyclones. Committing a foul there. Brenna Burke's now got 3. Russellville's going to have to deal with that, but they've been living through some foul trouble and getting Brenna with her 3rd. Ely is there with 2. Shaisha Willis with 2. I tell you, the arm extended. I'm looking at the replay, but there really wasn't enough contact. I think once the arm extended, I think the player, doing as you're taught, kind of flailed a little bit and got the call there.
Yeah.
Lady Cyclones lead it by 12, but Mountain Home make a little run here as that was the second foul called on Russellville here in this quarter. Inbounds pass comes to Yonkers. She's working against Brenna. Brenna's got to give a little ground here because you don't want to pick up the 4th. Parker Husky looked like they were going to set a screen. Z knocking the ball away. There's a push off there.
Push off there.
Yeah, that's a push off. And there's another one. And Coach Leonard's upset a little bit. Lakin Moore with 15 seconds on the shot clock. They'll set a screen for her. She'll take it left side of the lane. Shot up off the glass in the end. She's got 9. That was almost like a desperation shot. She was running out of room, was able to throw that off the glass. Lady Cyclones beating the press, but they've seen their lead dwindle down to 10 here. 52-42. We're going to run a little bit of clock here just to settle everything down. Shy Willis, open right side, misses the 3. Rebound, Coleman has it. She was blocking out Brenna Burke, and Mountain Home can cut it to single digits. There's Parker Husky looking inside. Gets it to Moore. Moore drives baseline, missed the shot. There's Ely, and now foul called on Coleman, and she's got 4. This is the first foul called on Mountain Home. Here with 5:45. Not ever able to see our comments on YouTube, but checking that replay, I think it was Cecil said, why is our fouls always doubled? That's a good question. You could say that Russellville's more aggressive. A lot of times a more aggressive team will, but I don't think they're more aggressive than because they're in this situation because when the other team's pressing, they're being the more aggressive team. But we did get the foul call there. Here's Brenna Burke. Open left side, but didn't like the angle of it. I don't mind that because she really didn't have control of the basketball. Backs it back out in the corner to Campbell. She'll pass on the 3. Thought about it. She'll drive, dribble it off her foot. Free basketball picked up by Parker Husky. 5:20 left to play here in the game. The Lady Cyclones leading by 10. Husky all the way, and shot is made. We got a foul called on Russellville. They're going to count the basket, and we'll see who the foul's called on. It can't be on Talia. And it's going to be on Z. Campbell, her second. Coach Leonard's upset at one official, coach from Mountain Home, because he's upset that he thought the foul should have been called earlier. But it actually worked out for them because this way they get a chance at the and 1. They cut the Lady Cyclone lead to single digits. It's now down to 8. We're waiting a free throw here by Parker Husky, who's been perfect from the line tonight. All their free throw shooters have been perfect except for Levi Fosness. Missed that one. How's that for a jinx? With the rebound is Talia Ely. She'll give it off to Brenna Burke. She gets around Husky. They're chasing her with 2-3 people. Spin move in the lane with the left hand. Brenna Burke's got 24. Lady Cyclones back up by 10. Lakin Moore, spin move in the lane. Shot around Ely. Missed that one. Tipped out. Goes straight to Mountain Home. With it is Reitenberg. She'll stop on the right side. Kick it back out. Yonkers a top of the key three-pointer. No good. Ely with the defensive board. She's going to hand it off to Brenna, and a little reach in there by Reitenberg, not called, and I'm glad they didn't call the push off either. Just let it both go. I'm fine with that. Let them play through it on that. No double fouls, no cheap foul in the backcourt. Brenna's got to be careful with 3 fouls anyway. Started her drive, kicks it back out to Leah. 13 seconds to shoot, and Talia throws the basketball away, but not her fault. She saw Brenna and Shy Willis. As soon as the ball was passed by Talia, they both went opposite directions. They didn't realize the ball was being passed over there. Witten Coleman, who has 2 points and 4 fouls, will check in for Mountain Home. 4:25 left. The Lady Cyclones hanging on to a 10-point lead right now. Parker Husky, crossover dribble, trying to shake Campbell. She stops on the left side. Here's McCarn on her drive, and she threw it away. Looked like that could have been called a jump ball. We're lucky it wasn't, because she wrestled it away from Brenna and then threw it into their bench. So credit that turnover with Brenna Burke there. 4:12 left in the basketball game. Brenna double-teamed in the backcourt. As Drew Robinson gets it off to Campbell. Does Russellville want to pursue this 3-on-2? No, they're going to slow it up. Ely in the corner said, hey, I'm going to wait on everybody. Kana Keister into the game. She's over on the right side, but Brenna has the basketball with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Husky not close enough to start the 5-second count. Till now, she'll back it back out. 14 seconds to shoot. Brenna backing her way in. Little turnaround jumper. Kiss off the glass. 26 for Brenna. Channel my inner Bill Raftery with that kiss off the glass. Lakin Moore kicks it back out to Husky on the right side. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Parker thought about it and then going to launch the 3 and banks it in. Good grief. That was so far off, but she ended up banking it in. And what do you say? You'd rather be lucky than good sometimes, and that might have been the case there. They cut the lead to 9, and we have a timeout called by Mountain Home. We'll take a break. The Lady Cyclones lead it here 56-47. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Mr. Brake and Lube wants you to know when it comes to your engine, not all motor oils are created equal. That's why they only offer name brand motor oils that you can trust, like Pennzoil, Castrol, Mobil One, and more. So don't pay top dollar for cheap generics. Mr. Brake and Lube can work your vehicle pretty much bumper to bumper, plus complete auto glass service. So call 219-5438 or visit 1415 East Main Street. Mr. Brake and Lube, your one-stop maintenance shop. Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones lead it here 56-47.
A three-pointer by Parker Husky for Mountain Home, banked in from the right wing. Cut the lead, Russellville lead to 9. A timeout called by Coach Leonard. They have 2 left here. Coach Leonard got his 400th career victory this year. Did it at home against Greenwood. Perfect time to do it. 9-point victory for them. And Mountain Home will go to Greenwood on Friday. The Lady Cyclones will have senior night at Cyclone Arena on Friday as they host Siloam Springs. 2 more home games for Russellville the next 2 Friday nights. You need to come out to Cyclone Arena and support the Lady Cyclones and Cyclones. 3:27 left to play here in the game. The Lady Cyclones with a 9-point lead. They've led the entire way. Garcia gets the inbounds pass, gives it back to Brenna. She'll get around Coleman. Here's the double team. Behind the back dribble, they had her triple team. Whistle foul called on Brenna, and that's number 4 on her. That's tough there. That's number 4 on Brenna, and the Lady Cyclones need her in the game. She's got 27 points, and looking at Coach LaShonta Johnson, and they're going to keep Brenna in the game.
Well, they've got to.
Yeah. Well,
regardless of what the official says.
That goes back to that third foul. That's a tough call. I don't know if, that it only takes us one, and that was the one that ends up being a tough call that Russellville's going to have to really battle through. So Brenna's just she can't play defense, to be honest with you, and there's a missed shot there. Put back up, no good. Ball tipped around. Ely with the rebound, and she'll give it off to Brenna. And look for them to try to draw a charge, at least to make it look like there's contact. And Brenna, she's going to feel like she can't even drive because she's got to be careful. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Drew Robinson, the C's part wide open. Down the middle of the lane. They left her wide alone. She's got 12. 11-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. Yonkers will pass on the 3, gets around Willis, little runner in the lane, gets the bounce. Yonkers got 15. It's back to a 9-point lead for Russellville. Drew Robinson, get around her man. She'll bring up the floor, pass over to Garcia. The Lady Cyclones are going to have to use this. They need other people other than Brenna to bring up the floor because Brenna's sitting there with 4 fouls. 2:06 left. Lady Cyclones lead it by 9. Brenna started to drive, backs it back out. Now starts to drive once again all the way off the glass and in. 28 for Brenna Burke. What'd they say about it going to be different this time? Look, I can poke fun. My friend at Mountain Home says it's going to be different. We're going to play defense on her this time. Well, she's lit them up for 28 points. Here's a three-pointer knocked down by Lakin Moore. She answers quickly, and a timeout called by Mountain Home. They're not going away. They're tied for first in the conference for a reason. They beat the Lady Bulldogs of Greenwood. They're 9-1. Already got 20 victories on the season. They're not going to go away. They're going to call timeout here. Lady Cyclones, though, lead it by 8 with 1:37 left in the ball game. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you pay for your own health insurance or you're looking for coverage, do not go online for quotes. You'll get endless calls from call centers and they will not stop. Instead, call Becky, the health plan lady. She can provide sound advice for your health insurance needs. Her freedom of choice plans lets you pick your doctors. No deductibles, no copays, and it's 30 to 60% lower cost than Obamacare. Call Becky at 479-886-2475 or go to healthplanlady.com.
Lady Cyclones with an 8-point lead here. And with 1:37 left to go in the game, Mountain Home using the timeout. They have 1 timeout left. 2 timeouts for Russellville. Brenna with 4 fouls, but she also has 28 points. 12 points for Drew Robinson, 10 for Talia Ely. And Chad, I don't know how to work in onions, so I'm just going to say the word. Inbounds pass comes to Brenna Burke in the back court. Gets in front and in the front court. She bumped there from behind there, and that's going to be on Parker Husky, and that'll be her 3rd, and the 2nd team foul from Mountain Home. And if they're wanting to put us on the free throw line, this is what's bad about they don't have any fouls called on them because you got to get to 5, and so they got to foul us 3 more times. Jasmine Garcia with it, so maybe they're not wanting to foul on purpose. Brenna Burke, they're trying to get the foul called down. The official didn't call it. Reitenberg with it, guarding Brenna Burke, and now they get it. They're trying to get the foul called, and the official, he's got to know that. Maybe they need to tell him, look, we're trying to get the foul called. We don't want to get anybody hurt here. That's the first foul on Reitenberg and the third team foul. They still got to foul us 2 more times. We're able to eat up valuable seconds here. Off the inbounds pass, a foul by Reitenberg. I think the official now realizes what's going on. And so the 14 foul with 1:19. Expect another one here quickly. Lady Cyclones lead it by 8. So there's Brenna Burke. She's going to circle back in, and this is like something you'd see off the Harlem Globetrotters, where you're just dribbling around, making them chase the basketball. And now here's a reach-in foul, and that one's called on Lakin Moore. That's the first foul called on Lakin Moore. She's been their leading scorer all season, averaging 16 points a game. She's got 12 tonight, her first foul, and now that's number 5. So the Lady Cyclones able to run off, 28 seconds there, while they had to commit 3 fouls, or 4 fouls, I guess, to put us on the line. And Brenna going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. First free throw is no good. Brenna had 27 on the first matchup. She's got 28 tonight. Her career high is 30. She did that this season in the season opener against Gravett. It's our first free throws of the fourth quarter, obviously. Brenna's first tonight. Missed the first, missed the second. Lady Cyclones lead by 8 with 1:07 left. Here's Lakin Moore. You got to think of this in terms of threes. It's a 3-possession game. Moore thought she was going to be open for 3. Gets it off to Parker Husky, who missed the 3. Long rebound controlled by Yonkers. Takes it left side. And a block shot out of bounds. They're going to call a foul on Talia Ely. And so it's going to put, oh, no, Ely got the clean block. They're going to call a foul on Garcia. Okay, because I thought Ely had the clean block. And so she did get the block, but you have to wave it off. It doesn't count as a block there because it's a foul call. And so that's the 5th team foul. But it's a shooting foul anyway for Yonkers, who's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Hits that one there. She's got 16 points tonight. And that foul on Garcia, as we said, that's her second. I can't remember if I said that or not. 55.4 seconds left. Lady Cyclones leading by 7. So if they hit this one, it's a 2-possession game if you think about 3-pointers, and they do. They don't miss. They just don't miss. And now a timeout called by LaShonta Johnson. Lady Cyclones using a timeout here. Both teams with 1 left. We'll take a quick break. Russellville leading by 6 here, 60-54. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Well, the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take just a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. You know, every kind word you put online, those personal recommendations to your friends and family are appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to the business of Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, but vital to making our community as great as it is. Special thanks from the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones leading by 6. It sure doesn't feel like a 6-point lead, making me nervous.
Talking about Brenna, she's got 4 fouls, but she's a person she's smart enough she can play with 4. And she's got to be very careful, though. These officials do have a quick whistle every once in a while.
You don't know if they're going to foul on purpose, or they're going to play, try to get the steal in the backcourt and then foul in the front court. I think that's probably what Coach Leonard will do. He'll try to get the steal here. Or they may be trying to draw number 5 on Brenna. The inbounds pass comes to Brenna. Remember, Russellville has 1 more timeout. And now Brenna, they try to knock her away, and now they say she stepped on the end line. She stepped on the end line. She's saying, hey, I didn't step out. And so Russellville turns the ball over. 5 seconds into that with 50.6 seconds left. Shai Willis will check out for the Lady Cyclones, and they get the inbound the ball. And Brenna was trying to plead her case. I didn't step out of bounds. And it happened right in front of their bench. Inbounds pass comes to Yonkers. And okay,
sorry.
All right, that's all right.
No, I was going to call it for him. He didn't blow his
let me for the people listening on radio, let me just say what happened. She traveled with a basketball. She took an extra step. Yonkers did right in front of the bench. It looked like Jayla was trying to look inside. I don't know why, because they seemed like they should be going for a 3 here, and she took an extra step. Off the inbounds pass comes to Garcia, and she was racing to the front of the court. She's fouled by Parker Husky, who now has 4 fouls. That'll put Jasmine on the free throw line. I don't know. Jasmine looked like she was going to take it all the way. I don't think she was going to circle back around at all. Jasmine on Friday night had a career-high 10 points against Alma. She does not have a point tonight. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Shaisha Willis back in for Russellville with 47.3 seconds left to go in this game. And the first free throw is no good. That's okay. Hitting 1 of 2. If she just hits 1 here, it would make it a 3-possession game. Lady Cyclone's going to pull everybody off the lane here and give Jasmine a free look at it. Russellville 0 for 3 from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. That one no good. With the rebound, Mountain Home. So at least wasted some time off the clock. Lakin Moore, spin move in the lane, shot up is in. And now timeout by Coach Leonard before Russellville can get the ball inbounds with 38.8 seconds left. It's a 4-point game. The Lady Cyclones have seen their big lead of 14 points at the end of the third quarter dwindle down to 4. We'll take a quick break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling with 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County. ABC provides all-day child care, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
Well, the bad news for Russellville is that Mountain Home got a quick basket there. The good news is it was only a 2-pointer, so it stays as a 2-possession game. Mountain Home calls a timeout. They are out of timeouts. Russellville with 1 left. The Lady Cyclones lead it by 4 with 38 seconds left.
You can see why free throws at the end of the game, toward the end of the game, is so important. We've missed 5 in this second half. That's critical. We can't do that. We've got to make these things.
Russellville with 1 timeout left, and so they can use that if they have issues getting the ball inbounds. And Coach Leonard of Mountain Home being told that he's got 0 timeouts left. Coach Johnson being told that they have 1 timeout. Russellville leading by 4 here with 38.8 seconds left. Drew Robinson will inbound it for the Lady Cyclones. They'll get it inbounds to Talia, right back to Drew, and boy, less than a second came off the clock before they fouled Talia. And so we're going to walk it to the other end. It went 38.8 to 37.9, and Ely will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Talia with 10 points tonight. First free throw on the way is good. The senior stepping through there. Makes it a 5-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. Garcia will check out for Russellville. Couple substitutions, more offensive threats coming in for Mountain Home, including Parker Husky, who had to sit down there with 4 fouls. And Talia hit them both. That's huge.
That is big.
They've almost got to hit a 3. They don't have any timeouts, can't stop it. Lakin Moore, double team pass, almost lost. Husky going to launch a long 3. Missed this one off the side of the iron, and now rebound, loose ball picked up by Russellville, and Campbell is going to be fouled in the back court. And Husky is fouled out of the basketball game. That's actually not too bad for Mountain Home, because if they don't foul Campbell, Shaisha Willis was all the way down by herself and was going to hit an easy layup if Campbell could just grab. You knew she knew it. She was trying to grab hold of the basketball. Parker Husky has fouled out of the basketball game with 7 points tonight. And Z Campbell going to the free throw line. And they're chanting against the ref, but the foul was on purpose. Mountain Home did it on purpose because they had to stop the clock. So the first free throw, no good. Again, hitting 1 of these would be huge because it would make it a 3-possession game. 23 seconds left. She hits 1. That's good. 7-point lead for the Lady Cyclones.
No foul.
They're going to take it all the way, and with the layup, you don't have to inbound it quickly if you don't want to. You can take your time. Clock's rolling. And now a timeout called. I like that. That's why when they don't have any timeouts left, look, they hit the basket, and what does Russellville do? I mean, they're looking to inbound it, but you can take all the time you want because that clock is rolling, and they don't start the 5-second count until Brenna grabs the basketball. So that ate up some more time there. Now, the layup was good by Jayla Yonkers, but the Lady Cyclones lead at 63-58 with now 11.7 seconds left. But now you're out of timeouts. You can't call a timeout here. Anybody calls a timeout, we're looking at a technical foul.
Again, it's the free throws become so important. We've got to have them because we're going to get fouled.
Lady Cyclones started this game on a 10-0 run. They have not trailed in this game. They led by 8 at the end of the first quarter, 7 at halftime. They built it up to a 14-point lead, only to see it cut down. But you knew Mountain Home was going to start a run. This is a tough place to play. They call it the hangar here, a home with the Bombers, and it is loud. And a tough place to play. You knew they were going to come back. Mountain Home got a little bit hot in the second half from the outside. They were cold from the first half, but 3 Lady Cyclones in double figures. Ely and Robinson each with 12, Brenna with 28. 11 seconds left. Lady Cyclones lead by 5. Drew Robinson going to inbound it. Gets it to Talia in the backcourt, and she's fouled. She got the pass off to Drew, but got fouled before that. And this is going to be on Williams, her first. And we'll walk it to the other end for 2 free throws. Again, they didn't have very many fouls called on them, and so they only had 1 at one point. Less than 2 minutes left, and they were having to commit fouls to put us on the free throw line. First free throw is good by Talia. Up by 6. That's 2 threes. I don't see it happening. If they hit a 3 here, you don't even inbound the ball. Now it's a 7-point lead. Lady Cyclones got it now. Moore in the front court will stop, shoot a long 3 at the top of the key. This one no good. Campbell, no, she can't get the rebound. Yonkers will dribble out. She'll shoot a 3. This one's good on the buzzer, but that doesn't matter. The Lady Cyclones win it here by a score of 65-61. They hit a 3 on the buzzer, which would only matter if it comes down to a point differential, but we don't have to worry about that right now. Lady Cyclones have come into the hangar and defeated Mountain Home by a score of 65-61. Fantastic game for Russellville. You know, they defeated Mountain Home in the first matchup, and it was a blowout. I mean, the Lady Cyclones jumped out on them, and it just looked like Mountain Home didn't know what hit them. And look, I'm friends with a lot of people here. They were saying it was going to be different, not saying it wasn't going to be. They said they were, healthy this time. It's going to be different. Lady Cyclones, they didn't sit in the mercy rule, but they led wire to wire and win the game here, 65-61. Big victory for the Lady Cyclones. They moved to 9-2 in conference, and now they are tied for second in the conference. Both teams now 9-2. We're going to take a break, come back to wrap this one up and get ready for the senior boys. This is Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op located in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apples along Mike. It is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op. We're located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
Burris at Into Market reminds you that the new year is like spring, a season of change. And if your office furniture hasn't changed in a while or you need a total office remodel, Into Market provides expert advice to give you inspiration, plus products ranging from quality, sophisticated furniture to more economical products for the builder, homeowner, architect, or designer. Into Market is your local dealer that offers professional furniture installation and delivery. Into Market, you'll make your office like new, plus more store.
The Lady Cyclones led by 14 at one point. To say they coasted is not the right thing to say. They played smart the rest of the way. Yeah, they lost that lead. They win the game by 4, really by 7 because of Mountain Home hitting a 3 on the buzzer. But the Lady Cyclones protected the basketball. They kind of put it on cruise control. They ran clock instead of looking to attack every single time to make it the time dwindle out. And they played smart basketball there to win this game 65-61. Again, Mountain Home hitting a 3 there on the buzzer. That 3 goes to Jaylee Yonkers. She was their leading scorer. They had 3 players in double figures. She had 22. 14 points for Lakin Moore, 10 points for Anna McCarn. She got all 10 of hers in the first half. Those were the only 3 Mountain Home Lady Bombers that were in double figures. For the Lady Cyclones, they were led by Brenna Burke with 28 points in the basketball game. 14 points for Talia Ely. The senior hit some big free throws in the fourth quarter. 4 of 4 from the line there in that fourth quarter. 12 points for Drew Robinson for Russellville in the game. 6 points for Z Campbell. 3 points for Kana Keister. And 2 points for Kyra White. The Lady Cyclones win this one 65-61. They move to 9-2 in conference play. They're now tied with Mountain Home at 9-2 in conference play. And we figure Greenwood's going to win tonight, so that means both Russellville and Mountain Home tied for second. And Russellville, they swept Mountain Home, so they get the nod above them. And so that could be important if it comes down to playoff seeding. Your thoughts on the 4-point win for the Lady Cyclones tonight?
Well, the key was moving the ball, finding the open person, especially close to the basket, and also attacking the basket. Yeah, we had some outside shots. I've got us for 9 of 18, which is excellent shooting. We were 6 of 12 from the charity stripe, not so good, but we'll take it. But attacking the basket, going for the short jump shot, going for the layup, or finding the person who is stationed there close to the basket, I think that was one of the big things tonight. Just a great job by the Lady Cyclones.
In the first matchup, Russellville hit 13 threes. They hit 9 tonight against Mountain Home and win this one by a score of 65-61. I hope that the bank 3 doesn't at the buzzer doesn't come back to haunt us there as Lady Cyclones get 4 points instead of 7 because of that made 3. But, hey, we're just going to celebrate the victory tonight as Russellville beats Mountain Home 65-61. Congratulations to Coach Johnson and the Russellville Lady Cyclones. We turn our attention now to the senior boys. So Russellville, they're basically in a dogfight. That's what it is in this conference. And Mountain Home and Russellville both tied in the conference. Again, they're looking for who's going to be in the top 4. And Russellville's got, we were talking about this, they've got a tough road to finish out this season because they're here at Mountain Home tonight. They still got a road game against Harrison. And the last week of the season, they're going to be hosting Van Buren, who right now is number 2 in the conference. So Russellville, tough 4 games, and it starts tonight. They would really love to steal this one on the road here against Mountain Home. What's your thoughts about tonight's game?
Well, last game against Alma this past Friday night, there was some controversy there, but more than anything, this game tonight, we have got to concentrate on Mountain Home. We cannot think about the game against Alma and play against Mountain Home. It just doesn't work that way. We're here, we're on their court, so we play our game. One thing we've got to do is avoid co-shooting. And you say, well, how do you do that? Well, you look for the open man and get the easy shot. Any quarter of co-shooting is going to hurt us, especially if we have a good lead. Free throws become so important. Our last game, we were 9 of 13, but against Mountain Home, our last game, we were 15 of 19. So that becomes very important. We control the boards. We don't rush our shot. We control the pace of the game. And if we can do that, then I think we have a good chance of coming out with a victory.
Mountain Home is really tough here at home. They had an emotional win against Harrison a week ago. And they actually thought they had lost the game. With 2 seconds left, they hit a half-court shot on the buzzer to win the game over Harrison, not just a conference rival, but a long-time rival. They're just down the road here. And they followed that up, laying an egg against Van Buren here at the hangar. And so I wish we would have got him after the Harrison win and not the game after the Harrison win. And so right now, Russellville and Mountain Home tied for the 3 spot in conference, 6-4. Harrison 1 game behind at 5-5, and Russellville again goes to Harrison a week from tonight. Alma and Van Buren are atop the conference. Alma at 10-0, Van Buren at 8-2. Both those teams are playing each other tonight. If Alma wins, they lock up the 1 seed. And so they've already locked up a playoff bid, but they're looking for that 1 seed. And Alma playing Van Buren tonight, and Russell playing Mountain Home tonight. So the top 4 teams in the conference playing each other tonight. The loser of this game has potential being tied with Harrison, and that's going to be tough. For Russellville lost to Harrison, so they're 0-1. Mountain Home beat Harrison twice, and so they're 2-0. We hope we don't have to look at that, where that Harrison game is going to be that big. Russellville could win tonight, give themselves a little cushion, and with the teams following behind them. We're a couple minutes away from the introductions, so we're going to take a break, come back with the starting lineups for both teams. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling with 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County. ABC provides all-day childcare, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
I'm a teacher.
I am a banker.
I'm a father.
I am a mother.
I'm Muskie Harris, former Arkansas Razorback. I have 26 years of recovery. Meth does not discriminate. Choose your natural state.
We choose me over meth.
55,000 fans having a good time. 385 with a deadly secret. Meth kills more Arkansans per year than cocaine and heroin combined. Help stop this epidemic before it's too late. Choose your natural state. Choose me over meth.
Welcome back. Both teams getting introduced right now, so we'll give you the starting lineups. First for your Russellville Cyclones, number 2, Donovan Villarreal, 6'2", junior, averaging just over 14 points a game. Number 12, Bryce Beavers, the senior point guard. Cade Smith, a junior guard, 5'10". He's wearing number 13, and he scored 12 points in the last meeting between these two teams. Caleb Campbell, who's averaging just over 7 points a game, the 6'2" sophomore wearing number 21, and 6'5" senior, number 23, Cam Frazier. The Cyclones 21-4 on the season, 6-4 in conference play, are coached by Greg Chenault. In his first season at Russellville, he is assisted by Wyatt Nahus. For Mountain Home, they're going to start off with 5'9" junior, number 2, Blaine Tate. 5'10" senior, number 3, McGee Harris. He doesn't score a whole lot. He's the one that hit the half-court shot against Harrison to win that game. Number 4, Braxton Carson. He's a 6-foot senior. Number 24, Ryder McLean, who had 16 against us in the first matchup. He's a 6'2" junior. He's got an offer from McNeese State. And their best scorer, Russellville held him in check in the first matchup. Only scored 6 points against us, but he's averaging 17 points a game. Number 33, Braden Dewey. He's a 6'4" senior. They're coached by Josh Fulcher, who's in his 8th season here at Mountain Home, was an assistant for Mitch Husky before this. They're 18-8 overall, 6-4 in conference play, tied with Russellville. Again, it's a blackout tonight. A lot of the fans and a ton of the students wearing black. which works fine with us because that's our colors. Russellville in their road black uniforms with red trim, and Mountain Home in their home whites with blue and a little bit of gold trim. Starting lines will happen, and we're ready for the tip-off. Appreciate you joining us tonight. In case you didn't want to come with 3 hours, it's 3 hours for us the direction we go up here to Mountain Home in the hangar. Lady Cyclones winning this one 65-61 earlier before us. I'm Mickey Duval, Aaron Duval, color man. Our engineer back at KCJC Studios is John Henderson. Appreciate it if you're listening to us on the radio. If you're watching us on Cyclone Booth, click that subscribe button. You'll be alerted anytime we go live. Remember, you always have the EAB app you can download free at your app store. Cyclones do not win the opening tip. Mountain Home will. We're opposite the home fans. The MH at Mountain Home's midcourt is upside down for us with the basketball. It's Blaine Tate. They expect him to be quite the scorer by the time he's done. He's a junior. He's not looking to score. He's not one of the main two guys this year. They go inside to Dewey. Turnaround jumper from the baseline, no good. Picking it out of the air is Cam Frazier. Pass ahead to Donovan Villarreal, and they're going to foul him. They let one go, and then they fouled him there. And I was surprised because the first one I thought could have been called. Then they didn't call it. It could have led to a traveling violation called on Villarreal, but they do get this one, and it's going to be on number 3, McGee Harris. And I think Harris was trying to foul on purpose. He didn't want to give up an easy layup to Donovan Villarreal. First free throw is no good. Villarreal coming into the game, 67% free throw shooter. That's the same as the team. Second free throw. This one's good. He hits 1 of 2, and the Cyclones lead it 1-0.
We'll start off any way we can with a score.
Three-quarter defense for Russellville. One man in the backcourt. They're still in the backcourt. They do get it across the timeline. Real lackadaisical. They beat it the 10-second count by about a second and a half. Here's an interception by Cam Frazier, and Villarreal on the drive lost the handle on it. Tried to feed it inside to Frazier. It was intercepted by McLean. In the corner is McLean. He'll pass on the 3. Steps inside the three-point line. Now back out. He'll travel. He'll take it baseline. Bounce pass in the corner. Faking the 3 is Tate. Tried to feed it inside. Ball was tipped, and Beavers had it knocked away. And now we whistle on a foul call. And this is going to be on Mountain Home, number 2, Blaine Tate. I tell you, Bryce was upset because he thought that was going against him. He says, it was knocked away from me. The official didn't point either direction, and it was such a late whistle. It was the right call, but it was a late whistle. He thought the call was on him, but it is on Tate, and it's the second team foul called on Mountain Home. 6:45 left to play here in the first quarter. Early going. Russellville leading at 1-0. So far, they're letting it play a little bit. A little bang around inside. Bounce pass inside to Cam Frazier, trying to get around Dewey. Double team now, and he traveled with the basketball is what they call. And underneath the basket. Too tough for me to see from my angle. Yeah. Russellville going to continue. A little bit of soft pressure in the backcourt.
Frazier had to get rid of the ball. He's too far underneath the basket to shoot it.
The way Russellville's giving a look is they're look like they're trapping on the wings, but they haven't yet. They go inside. Too hot a pass there for Dewey, but he probably should have called it. Russellville with the steal, and Bryce going all the way with the layup, and it rolls in. Bryce Beavers in transition gets the basket, and the Cyclones lead it 3-0. Bryce in the backcourt's going to get the interception. He'll give it off to Cade Smith. Bryce did a fancy little tiptoe action in order not to get over and back. Here's Campbell, open left side for 3. Caleb Campbell, his 33rd made 3 of the season, and he doubles Russellville's score. The Cyclones lead it 6-0. Tate in the front court. There's the double team we see on the wing, but he'll float it over the top of the double team to McLean. Back to Tate. Posting up is Carson. Back to Tate, baseline once again. He threw it away. They're going to chase it down before it goes over and back. 13 seconds to shoot. Mountain Home with it. McLean has it with 9 seconds. He'll take it baseline, pulls up, little fade away from 15. We'll give him that one every time. Off balance shot, if it goes in, you just tip your hat. This one doesn't. Beavers with the rebound. Faking the 3 is Villarreal. Spin move along the baseline. He's not open. He'll kick it back out. There's Bryce. He'll use a double screen. Reverse layup. That one won't go. Boy, had enough action on it. It almost did. He was able to put a little spin on the shot. 3 minutes into this game, the Cyclones lead it by 6. Make it 3 as Dewey hits the 3. 6'4" senior. He can really knock it down from just about anywhere on the floor, and he cuts the Cyclone lead in half.
He was way out there on that one.
Yeah, he's not your typical 6'4" post guy. He'll play inside a lot on defense, as Caleb Campbell's got him posted up right now, but they're in a zone look. Now here's a steal by Tate. And shot blocked there by Cam Frazier, and he gets the rebound. Good job by Cam to defend it and not lose it. However, he loses the basketball in the back court, so turnover goes over to Mountain Home. But a good job there by Cam to at least not foul and not give up the layup.
We're going to have to be a little more sharper on our passes. Mountain Home's going to jump into that passing lane.
McLean will inbound it in the back court as it's picked up by Blaine Tate, 5'9" junior. Tate will bring it in the front court. And he's got McGee Harris on his right side. And now in the corner to Carson. Coming off the screen is McLean in the corner. Three-pointer. Little long as it hit the back of the iron. With the rebound is Cade Smith. Here come the Cyclones. Frazier left open, left side, and three-pointer rimmed out. He can hit that shot. I'm surprised they left him that wide open. I'm always surprised when teams leave Cam open from the outside. He's got 25 made threes on the season. Flashing at the high post is Dewey. Gets his man up in the air, steps through, misses the shot, tipped around trying to get the rebound with a jump ball called. No, we're going to get a foul called on Caleb Campbell. That'll be his first and the team's first. And they'll inbound it along the baseline here with 3:47 left to play here in the first. The Cyclones leading by 3. It'll be Tate. Inbound along the baseline. Harris up top now to McLean. He'll miss the three from the top of the key. Good position there by Cam Frazier as he got the rebound. With the left hand off the other side. The missed shot there by Bryce, and Mountain Home has the rebound. Cyclones are getting some good shots in the paint, some wide open looks. They lead at 6-3. Feels like it could be more. Here's a turnaround jumper made by Braden Dewey. He's got all 5 of their points. Russellville really held him in check. He only had 6 points in the first matchup. He's averaging 17 points a game, and now we have a turnover, and Cyclones have turned the ball over, and let's see. I thought Dewey was coming out of the basketball game. No, he's just grabbed a towel briefly, and Mountain Home has not led. They could lead here with a bucket on this possession. Ryder McLean has an offer from McNeese State. He's got the basketball now. He goes into Dewey. He's their main guy. He kicked it out right side. Three-pointer is good there by McGee Harris. And Mountain Home has their first lead of the game here, leading at 8-6. Faking the three in the corner for Russellville is Donovan Villarreal, and he has his pocket picked there by Harris. Villarreal had done a great job against Alma in that loss on Friday, getting back in the flow of things, scored 21 points in that ball game. Right side is a three-point try, and it's good there by Blaine Tate. Russellville wants a timeout. That throw looked like it was going to go out of bounds, but popping out there was Tate. He caught it, was wide open on the right side, and they have an 11-6 lead with 2:18 left here in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits where you can make an impact in a safe, clean environment? ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour plus a shift differential. Experience is required, so for immediate consideration, apply online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
I don't think their guys have started ice cold from the outside like their girls did. They have 3 threes by 3 different players to start this game, and they lead the Cyclones by 5.
Yeah, we got to get a hand and face or get somebody on them. They're 2 of those I know for sure. Well, all 3 of them really were wide open. No, we didn't have a defender close to them.
The Cyclones a little bit cold themselves. They've got some shots from inside the lane, a couple open looks from the outside, and nothing going down yet. They've taken care of some water on the floor here. Wyatt Nahus, assistant coach for Russellville, taking care of that. Again, both these teams tied for 3rd in the conference at 6-4. trailing Alma, who's undefeated, and Van Buren. Van Buren and Alma facing off tonight. And we got a couple more towels out now, trying to get that fixed.
The official's finding it. Why don't he just grab a towel and get it?
He's pointing at it. It's like over here, not over here. Now Coach Chenault and Bryce Beavers have joined the party. Try to get all that taken care of. Can't tell you that Friday night will be senior night at Cyclone Arena. Both teams will host Siloam Springs. It's not the last home game, though. A week from Friday, it'll be Colors Day at Russellville as they will host Van Buren in the season finale. And playoff implications, seeding for Russellville girls, maybe, but definitely playoff implications going to happen for the boys. Coming off a screen at the top of the key for Russellville is Caleb Campbell, and he gets the shooter's touch there. He's hit 2 threes here, and the Cyclones trail by 2.
I like to see Campbell playing the outside. He's got such a beautiful shot.
He's not the first Campbell we've seen hit threes from out there, boy or girl. I'm surprised this year I haven't called him Andy more. The Cyclones trail by 2, 1:38 left in the first quarter. Lane Tate trying to reset the offense. Over on the side, McLean will take it baseline. Reverse layup is missed. The follow there is good by Dewey, and he's got 7. Cyclones want to push it up the floor a little quickly there, force the action. Bryce Beavers picks up his dribble. Needs some help. He gets it out to Villarreal, who's way away from the basket, and Russellville will reset it. Villarreal's kind of been stationed in that left corner. Spin move by Beavers out to the top of the key. Campbell, three-pointer, nothing but net for Caleb. He is willing the Cyclones back into this game. Campbell has cut the lead to 1 with a made 3 there. He's got 9 points in this first quarter. 55 seconds left to play here in the first. They go inside to Dewey. Bounce as he dribbled it. It was knocked away by Cam Frazier. As much as we've let go, and now they're going to a little bit quick on that one. A little ticky-tack on that, and that's going to be his first and the team's second. I'm saying that I just got finished saying a couple segments ago how they were letting them play a little bit on the inside. Not that time, and that's number 1 on Cam. Off the inbounds pass comes to McLean on the wing. Driving the lane, shoots it over Frazier and up and in. McLean gives them a 3-point lead. This time they're out on Caleb Campbell. Frazier in the corner to Villarreal. Caleb's wanting the basketball bad. He's like, give it to me. I'll create space and get this shot off here. 23 seconds on the shot clock. We're closing out the first quarter. The Cyclones trailing 15-12. Cade Smith in the corner to Cam Frazier with 10 seconds to shoot. Villarreal will launch one. This one's good. Donnie V with the 3. And we're all tied at 15. Tate, bounce pass to Dewey. His shot up, rolls off the iron, and Caleb with the rebound. Good position. Not only does he get the rebound, he draws a foul on Braden Dewey, and that's his first. If there's one guy from Mountain Home you want to get in foul trouble, it's that guy right there. Braden Dewey is a scoring machine and a rebounding machine. He's their team leader in both.
Well, he ought to score. He's been in the paint for about 6 or 7 seconds every time he's come down.
4 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Bryce Beavers, is he going to get a shot off? No, he's not. He stopped. He almost traveled. He had to hold his position there because his feet slid a little bit. We've had some issues with some sweat on the floor, and that was a spot earlier that they had to clean up. After 1 quarter of play, we're all tied at 15. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking to expand without breaking the bank? Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings has been serving the River Valley for 7 years and counting. Only $99 down delivers select Burnett Affordable Buildings and 20% off C&H carports for not only carports, but for barns, sheds, and more. Let Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings create the extra space you need without breaking the bank. Visit Duval'sAffordablePortableBuilding.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville. And don't forget to ask about the $50 referral.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
It'll be Cyclones basketball to start the second quarter. We're all tied at 15 thanks to a three-pointer by Villarreal at 4 in that first quarter, but Caleb Campbell with 9 points. He hit 3 threes in the first quarter. Bryce with 2. That's the scoring for the Cyclones. Dewey had 7 for Mountain Home. He was their leading scorer in that first quarter. Cade Smith gives it back to Bryce. Working the high post is Cam Frazier. I can't get it to him yet. He'll float down in the corner. Andrew Haney, number 10, the sophomore, has guarded Cam Frazier. He gets it the low block. Kick it back out. Villarreal open for 3. His defender fell down. He missed the shot. The defender slipped down. He was slow to get up, and hobbling is Harris, number 3, over on that far side. And Mountain Home with the basketball. Blaine Tate, they're going to come in with a couple substitutions. They sub in and out a lot after the first quarter usually. Tate, second baseline, was cut off there by Caleb. Russellville making the switch there. And Caleb now drawing the guard on the right side, McGee Harris. Bounce pass down low. Now floated out. Ball was tipped by Cade Smith. McLean comes up. He lost it going up. And Smith comes away with it. That's not really a defensive rebound. I think it's just a turnover. I think it's called a steal. I don't know what that was, but on his drive, Villarreal is going to be fouled by Mountain Home, and depending on who the foul's on. And Harris is still hobbling a little bit. And this foul is going to be on Harris, his second. Now checking in for them, number 22, Rhett Gilbert. Number 1, Jackson Corp. Gilbert, a sophomore. Corp, a sophomore. And number 13, Levi Uckman, a 6'1 senior. We're all tied at 15, early second quarter. Bryce Beavers at the top of the key. Gets it outside the lane to Cam Frazier. Dribbled into a double team. A reach-in foul is going to be called. I think this is Inskeep who reached in. It is. He wasn't the one guarding Cam, but he reached in and got him on the arm. That's his first and the team's second. And into the game for the first time for Russellville, number 3, Malachi Siner, the 6'4 junior. He replaces Cade Smith. Bryce will inbound it to Villarreal, left side. He'll pass on the 3. Tries to drive around Uckman and misses the shot from inside the lane there. With the rebound is Andrew Haney. Good possession there for Russellville. They just can't get points on it. This is Rhett Gilbert slowing it up for the Bombers. We're all tied at 15. Nobody has scored yet in the second quarter. They set a screen. Russellville makes the switch. A bounce pass over to the top to Carson. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Carson was trying to post up. We get a reach-in foul. This one's going to be called, I believe, on Malachi Siner. And that'll be his first and the team's first here in the second quarter. Again, remember, fouls reset every quarter.
Well, I thought we had a good steal there for a second.
Talia Ely's walking in front of us with a pizza. I bet she's coming up here to give it to us. What do you bet? Inbounds pass comes to Uckman near the top. Inside now to Inskeep. He has to get out of the lane. He does. Uckman, a three-pointer is good. Uchman. Okay, I've been calling him Uckman. He gives the Bombers the lead with that made 3. It's 18-15.
I saw him warming up. He's got a good shot. We're going to have to watch him real close.
He had to retreat to get to Siner. Pump fake by Cam Frazier, who has posted up. He posted up Haney, who is no match for Cam there on the left walk. And beautiful drop step by Cam to get the bucket. That drop step is almost impossible to defend. Not a lot of people use it. It's kind of a old fundamental skill. With the basketball, Mountain Home will get it left side to Gilbert. He'll take it baseline, little runner off the iron with the rebound is Bryce Beavers. He's in traffic. He circles to the left side, get away from pressure, and now traveling violation is going to be called on Malachi Siner. The Cyclones turn it back over here. 5:16 left to play in the first half. I remember hearing a story about Lenny Wilkins telling Shaquille O'Neal, if you learned to drop step, you'd be unbeatable on the low block. Here's a steal by Bryce Beavers. He got the steal, got the foul, and he has a knack of, I want to get the layup, but I'm going to try to draw contact, too, at the same time. And he gets the foul on Uchman. I'm going to get it right after a while. That's his first and the team's third. With 5:08 left to play here in the first half, and Bryce going to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. He's 69% on the season. He's got 3 points tonight. Now 32 of 46 on the year. He has tied the game at 18. Second free throw, that one no good. And chasing down the rebound is Inskeep in the backcourt. He's double teamed in a bad way, deep in their own end. They got 2 seconds to get across the timeline. A long pass floated down. It's going to be chased down by Caleb Campbell. You could say they threw it away, but if they don't make that pass, it's a 10-second violation. Cyclones have it on the move. Here's Cam Frazier thrown in the corner. Here, a three-pointer might have been partially blocked, and Mountain Home has the rebound. I think Villarreal's three-pointer was partially blocked because it looked like it didn't have any spin on it when it left his hand. It's usually an indication.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
Uchman with it on the right side. Picked up by Siner. His pass, Donnie V was looking for the deflection. Well, they almost turned the ball over. They threw it to Carson. He was looking to set a screen. He has it now, taking it baseline. Double team, has the ball knocked away, gets it back. Inskeep, dribble in the corner and missed the three from there. Tipped up, no good. Villarreal the rebound for Russellville. Donnie V will slow it up as he crosses half court. We're all tied at 18. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Russellville going to reset their offense play here. And with 19 seconds on the shot clock, they'll get it to Caleb Campbell. He'll take it baseline, double team. Bounce pass, beautiful bounce pass from Campbell to Siner, who puts it up and in, and Fulcher wants to take a timeout. Cyclones lead it by 2. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Feltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 40% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
5-0 run here by the Cyclones, and a great bounce pass by Caleb Campbell to Malachi Siner, who got the layup. Bryce Beavers free throw, Cam a 2, Siner a 2. That's been a 5-0 run. The Cyclones lead it here by 2 with 3:43 left to play here in the first half. 20-18 our score, and Mountain Home taking that timeout. Cyclones going to extend their defense, change it up a little bit. Still picking them up in the backcourt, but not with one player, with 2. And it looks like Tate going to race in the front court. Give it off to Carson. They'll slow it up here and reset their offense.
Yeah, Dewey's back in the game for Mountain Home.
Yeah, he's the one I'm concerned about. Tate almost traveled with it. I'll get it back out. Carson now to Rhett Gilbert. 9 seconds to shoot. Tate on the right side. McLean at the top with 3 seconds. Steps inside the free throw line. They're going to have to turn and do something quick, and it's an air ball. It was caught by Siner, and they're going to say shot clock violation, that Siner did not get the rebound before the shot clock violation happened. Good defense there by the Cyclones. We saw that happen once in the girls' game, but Russellville was on the other end of it. They didn't get the shot clock violation. They hit a 3 on the buzzer, Z Campbell, and that's depressing when you play defense for 34 seconds but give up a 3. The Cyclones there caused a turnover. Villarreal, nice feed inside to Siner. Power dribble, needs some help, kicks it out. Open look for Bryce Beavers. He knocks down the three-pointer. Bryce has 6, and the Cyclones lead by 5.
Nobody came out on him, and he took it. That's great.
They all collapse on the inside, but what a great pass by Siner. Able to see the floor when you're underneath the goal like that. Didn't panic, found the open man. At the top is Dewey. He'll give it up on the right side of McLean. One-handed pass out on the wing to Carson. He'll miss the 3. Long rebound controlled by Tate on the inside. Jump stop high off the glass and in. Those long missed 3s give long rebounds. sometimes, and Bryce Beavers back the other direction will hit the trailer. Caleb Campbell, right side, three-pointer, doesn't get the bounce. It rattled around, popped back out. Cyclones lead is down to 3. McLean throws it in the corner here to Gilbert. He'll miss the 3 from the right side, and Campbell had it knocked away. He hits the floor. McLean has it, feeds it inside to Dewey, and he's going to be fouled there by Bryce Beavers. And Beavers just wanted to say, hey, I'm going to make you earn it from the free throw line. That's the first one on Bryce, and the team's second, and it'll send Braden Dewey to the free throw line for the first time tonight. He's got an offer from Ecclesia College from near here. I think isn't that in Springfield, Missouri?
I don't know where it's at.
First free throw is good by Dewey. Where's number 33? Because he's a huge fan of Larry Bird. I figured that might make you like him a little bit. Not tonight.
Bird never did play in the lane for 6 or 7 seconds, I don't think.
He hits both free throws. He's got 9. Cyclones had a 5-point lead. It's down to 1. Minute 46 left. At the top is Cam Frazier. Gets it left side, Villarreal. No look pass to the high post, and whistle the fouls. They reached in, knocked the ball away from Siner. They almost tied him up. They got him on the arm. It's going to be on number 2, they say. Blaine Tate, his second, and the team's 4th. Minute 35 left here in the first half. The Cyclones lead it by a point. Russellville will inbound it along the left baseline. Into the game for Mountain Home is number 1, Colbin Inskeep. He'll replace Blaine Tate, who checks out with 2 fouls. Campbell will inbound it to Villarreal in that left corner. He's been favoring that corner most of the time tonight. He's hit a 3 from over on that left side. Campbell started his drive, was cut off quickly, and now we have an offensive foul. Really?
What did he do?
Yeah, that's number 2 on Caleb. Just didn't seem like there was enough there to give somebody a foul. All right, that's a tough one because it gives him a foul and turns the ball over, and now Caleb's got 2, and poor Caleb's like, what did I do? I need an explanation. Bless his heart.
I wish somebody would go back and look at that.
It just didn't seem like there was very much there. The play happened 20 feet away from the basket. Nobody gained an advantage. Popping free at the top. Passing on the 3 was Inskeep. He has the ball knocked away and stolen by Villarreal, and he'll get called on the reach in. That'll be number 2 on Inskeep. And that's going to put Russellville on the free throw line. Villarreal will go to the line to shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. Cyclones 2 of 4 as a team. Minute 8 left to play here in the first half. 2 more chances to see your Russellville teams at Cyclone Arena. Friday night of this week is senior night, and then a week from Friday night is Colors Day. First free throw no good by Donnie V. Kate Smith will check in, replacing Caleb Campbell. I think that may be Caleb's first break, but he has to come out here. Feel like they have to with 2 fouls. Don't want him picking up the 3rd. He had 9 points all in the first quarter, 3 threes. Villarreal hits the second. Both times at the line, he's hit the second of 2, and he gives the Cyclones a 2-point lead. 24-22. A double team coming quickly and almost caused a turnover by Mountain Home. They're a little bit shaky with the basketball, but they don't turn it over in the final minute of the first half. McLean's calling for it over on that right side. Kate Smith saw it. He jumped out there trying to bait them to throw it to him. Ball knocked away by Siner, but picked up by Inskeep with 7 seconds to shoot. Gets in the corner to McLean. Bounce pass goes out to nobody. Can Russell chase it down? They do. Bryce Beavers is going to come in from the left side, double team out to Villarreal. His 3-pointer, good. I can't believe that wasn't blocked. Donnie V was very quick on the trigger, and he had to be, because that looked like it was going to be blocked coming in from the side, but he hits the 3-pointer, his second 3 of the game. He's got 8 points, and the Cyclones lead it by 5. 10 seconds left to play here in the first half. Baseline jumper is an air ball. Siner the rebound, steps through it, gives it off to Kate Smith. Here, and can he launch one on the buzzer from half court? He can, will not go. The Cyclones with a really good first half. They lead it here by 5, 27-22. We'll take a break. Come back with your halftime show. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Miller Roofing Company, a family-owned company treating you like family. Who's a part of the Miller family of employees? This is K-Mets.
I answer the phones. I'm the front desk. And when you come in, I'm the first person that will greet you. I will make sure that you get looked after. Our whole office, we are family. So that is what we try and encourage with our customers.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them on South Arkansas and Russellville and follow them on Facebook.
At Philwright Autoplex, we understand the importance of supporting our local community and schools, which is why we strive to be a trusted dealership in the River Valley for almost a half a century. Our Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned inventory is constantly updated to ensure that we offer the latest models at the best value for your budget. We understand that buying a vehicle can be a stressful experience. That's why our team is here to help, not pressure. Philwright Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40 in Russellville. Or online 24/7 at philwright.com.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Cyclones lead it by a score of 27-22. Watching some of the Lady Cyclones who have hung around for a first half head out, but don't blame them. It's a long ways away here in Mountain Home, and they got school tomorrow, so they're trying to get in back home before midnight. That's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be close. It's going to be cutting it close. Lady Cyclones winning it earlier tonight, 65-61. Congratulations to them. Brenna Burke with 28 points, 14 points for Talia Ely. Drew Robinson with 12 in the game. Great scoring, but boy, I mean, Brenna absolutely just lit them up in the two games, and they were going to change the defense. It didn't matter. She ended up with 28 tonight, but then also Talia down the stretch. Your senior's got to hit those free throws, and she does. She goes 4 of 4 from the line to help ice the game for the Lady Cyclones. They are no worse than a tie for second. And now we got to pull for Mountain Home Lady Bombers as they will go to Greenwood on Friday, and we're pulling hard for them and Coach Dale Leonard to get another upset over Greenwood, and that would cause a first-place three-way tie on the girls' side. For the boys' side here, Russellville with a 5-point lead. It was back and forth. Russellville led early, lost the lead. Actually, when Mountain Home came out to start that second quarter, they hit a three. The Cyclones responded with a 5-0 run. It kind of coasted a little bit to that 5-point first-half lead. What's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, just excellent shooting that first half from the three-point line, 6 of 10. Campbell, he was 3 of 4, so just excellent shooting there. 3 of 6 from the charity stripe, needs to be a little bit better than that, but good pressure defense, just doing an outstanding job stealing the ball, jumping into the passing lanes, rebounding in such a good way. Overall, we're playing just a good game. Now, some of the shots in the first quarter we were missing underneath, but I think that's just pressure. We're just shooting them a little bit too fast, too hard. But we settled down and we've hit some shots underneath. So just we're playing our style of ball right now. We're not playing what Mountain Home wants us to play. Mountain Home was 4 of 9 from the three-point. They were 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. So just a good game by our Cyclones in this first half.
Cyclones lead it here 27-22. We'll take a break, come back with the individual scoring of the first half. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The real deal wood smoke barbecue over at Ridgewood Brothers. As we are in a new year, new hours are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 3 for lunch and 4 to 8 for dinner, or until they sell out. New hours at Ridgewood Brothers, Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 3 for lunch and 4 to 8 for dinner, or until they sell out. 803 West Main Place in Russellville, right behind Newton's Pharmacy, or place your order right there on their Facebook page. The real deal, true blue wood smoke barbecue, Ridgewood Brothers.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house, got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment to move. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. Family owned and operated. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor. Robert and all the staff are there to take great care of you. From the sales department to parts, service, all over, you can count on River Valley Tractor. 702 Weir Road in Russellville, River Valley Tractor.
Don't call it quits yet. R&R Tire Express will have you back in love with your ride with a sweetheart deal on tire and wheels. That's right. We'll have your car, truck, or SUV looking like $1 million with R&R Sweetheart Package. Get an 18-inch wheel and tire package starting at just $40 a week, or a 20-inch off-road wheel and tire package starting at $21.99. R&R on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. R&R. For a quick quote now, text tires to 43414.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lead it here by 5 at the half. We'll give you the scoring totals. First for Mountain Home, they were led by Braden Dewey. Their leading scorer tonight, 9 points. Their leading scorer on the season, 9 points for Dewey, 5 points for Blaine Tate. The scoring really spread out of kind of for them, 3 points each for McGee Harris and Levi Uchman, and 2 points for Ryder McLean. For Russellville, they were led by Caleb Campbell, who had 9 points, all those coming in the first quarter with 3 threes and with 2 fouls also. So had to come out in that last minute of the first half. Donovan Villarreal with 8 points, 6 points for Bryce Beavers, 2 points each for Malachi Siner and Cam Frazier. The Cyclones lead it here 27-22. Once again, Russellville, after tonight, 3 more games, 2 at home, 1 on the road. They'll be at home against Siloam Springs on Friday night for senior night. A week from tonight, they will be on the road, and that will be their final road game of the season. They will go to Harrison, and then the season finale a week from Friday at Cyclone Arena as they take on Van Buren. Again, Alma and Van Buren facing off tonight, the top 2 teams in the conference, a tie for third. Russellville Mountain Home, that being settled right now, at least for now. Harrison nipping at the heels there at 5-5. Mountain Home did beat Harrison twice this year. Russellville fell to Harrison at Cyclone Arena, hoping to return the favor a week from tonight. We'll take a break and be back with the second half. It's 27 for Russellville, 22 for Mountain Home. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Get the game day snacks ready. It's the best time of year for inviting friends over to watch your favorite teams.
That's right, Stephanie. And at Sofa City, we have the best seats in the house. Our showroom is stocked with quality recliners, reclining sofas, and reclining sectionals, most made here in the USA. Our prices are already discounted, and we carry a huge variety to fit every style and budget.
And I'm always hearing stories of your great hometown service and easy financing options.
And remember, there's no waiting at Sofa City, where you can buy it today and enjoy it tonight.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
Hey River Valley, it's Montana at Hubbard Power Sports in Russellville, your local Can-Am and Sea-Doo dealer. I just wanted to pop in and remind you guys that you don't have to wait until spring to get your machine ready to ride. You can do your annual service and maintenance now and get in and out of the shop really quick. Spring will be here before we know it, and the spots in our service department fill up fast. Give us a call or stop by to get your rigs in early and be ready to hit the trails. You know where to find us, 301 South Knoxville, across the tracks from Price's Town and Country Store. See you soon.
Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat on the Dover Square is serving up delicious home-cooked meals and entertainment for the whole family. It's like gathering at Grandma's house, but with karaoke on Tuesday nights and live bands on Friday and Saturday nights. Bring the family to Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat, 9733 Market Street in Dover. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, 6:30 a.m. to close. And don't forget about the Sunday buffet, 11 to 3. Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat in Dover.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lead at 27-22. We're ready for the second half. Mountain Home going to come out with their original starting lineup, and same for the Russellville Cyclones. Lady Cyclones won it tonight. Maybe the boys can follow suit. It'll be a sweep both meetings between Mountain Home and Russellville. We're up here at North Arkansas, close to Missouri, here at the hangar. Watching the Bombers and the Cyclones tonight. Nikki Duval, Aaron Duval with you. John Henderson, our engineer, back at the KCJC studios. Cyclones tried that rush double team once again. Didn't bother them as much this time. Russellville backs off of it. We're in the second half of play now. Braxton Carlson on the left side, looking for Dewey as he posts up along the left block, working against Cam Frazier. Cam got a partial block there. He partially blocked that shot. Here comes Villarreal. Will give it to Caleb Campbell, taking it baseline, stops outside the lane as he kicked it back out to Villarreal. Cade Smith. Smith on the drive with the little floater. Cade's first basket. He had 12 in the first meeting. His first bucket tonight. And the Cyclones with their largest lead here at 7, 29-22.
And when he came across, he shot it very quickly. Afraid it might get blocked. Just a good move by Smith.
Their largest lead, I believe, has been 5. Remember, they led it 11-6 in the first quarter. Tried the no-look bounce pass, Tate did, and it was intercepted by Cam Frazier, who leads the team in steals. Villarreal will miss a 3 from the right wing. With the rebound is McLean. He'll push it up the floor. Tate sidesteps a man this time. His layup missed. It's too hard off the backboard, missed the tip in. The Cyclones on the clear out trying to get it to Cade Smith. He barely got it up in time, missed the layup, but he really didn't have any room there. He tried to do it quick, made a valiant effort, but unable to get the layup.
I like that aggressiveness to the basket.
Cam almost getting a second steal there as he knocked it away from McLean. They still have it. Blaine Tate on the right wing. Russellville making the switch there. And now we have a whistle and a foul. This was going to be on Bryce Beavers. It'll be his second, the team's first.
Personal foul, Russellville's number 12, Bryce Beavers. That's the second.
The foul happened along the baseline. The official who was along the baseline didn't make the call. He properly sent the ball out because it happened where the ball is where you inbound it. Looked like they were going to give him the ball on the baseline. It's easier to score from down there. They'll inbound it right at the end of their bench. Now they go inside to Dewey. Russellville collapses on him. Tried the pass over the double team. It was tipped and stolen away by guess who? Cam Frazier. It's the reason he leads in steals. And now Bryce going to draw a foul on Blaine Tate. That's going to be 3 on him. He tried to block it from the hip, and Bryce did a good job of shielding the basketball, and the only way to get to it was to foul him on the arm, and they do that. And Bryce going to shoot 2 here. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight, has 6 points in this game. First free throw is no good. Substitution coming in. Tate will check out with 3 fouls. In for him will be Rhett Gilbert. They believe he will score 1,000 points. They got 2 guys they think will score 1,000 points before it's all said and done. Gilbert's one of them. He's just a sophomore, averaging 9 points a game. Number 22. Second free throw is good. Bryce makes 1 of 2. The one player they have had break 1,000 points currently on this team is Dewey, and he actually has over 500 rebounds in his career. He just does everything. Here's a pull-up jumper by McLean. It rattles home. He's got 4 points tonight. The Cyclones lead by 6. Good fake there by Cam. He'll miss the 3. Rebound comes to Villarreal. His shot up off the glass and in. He snuck in there to get that rebound. I don't think they realized he was there. 32-24, the Cyclones lead once again by 8 as they answer McLean's bucket.
Yeah, it's kind of shocked Mountain Home that he was in there.
This is Gilbert. They'll swing it around in the corner to McLean. He's waving everybody off. I think he's wanting to have Dewey post up. He does there. Double team. They tried to kick it out to him, and both Cyclones went for the basketball, and coming up with it was Frazier. Bryce Beavers on the right side. Beautiful bounce pass for the two-handed jam to Cam Frazier. Cam threw it down with two hands and then watched as the basketball went through the net and hit himself on the top of the head. He gives the Cyclones a 10-point lead, and we have a timeout called by Mountain Home. 34-24 our score, 4:51 left to play here in the third. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefits. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810, 479-857-2810.
Well, just like Siner's layup in the first half, I mean, we love the dunk by Cam, but we don't want to lose sight of the fact of the beautiful drive and bounce pass there, and that time it was Bryce Beavers who found Cam open underneath. You know, you double team, somebody's open, and that's you find the open man.
Well, when they got the ball from the defensive side, Coach Chenault was running down in front of the bench telling his team, get on down here, get on down here. He was wanting them to move fast.
The Cyclones with their largest lead of the game here, 34-24. They have outscored Mountain Home 7-2 to start this second half. And coming out of the timeout, they have 3 left, we have 4 left. Not everybody's on the floor yet for Mountain Home. They finally get everybody there, and it allows Russellville to set up their full court press. McLean will get it inbounds to Carson, right back to Ryder McLean. 2 quick passes, breaks the press, but they're not going to attack after the press. I think that's a mistake. I think they had numbers there, but slowing it up is Rhett Gilbert. Unsuccessful screen. They've got posted up down low, but Dewey's going to launch the 3. No good. Tip, and Donnie V with the rebound. Villarreal, a pass ahead to Cade Smith. Coming in from the right wing all the way. Little floater is good. Boy, what a soft touch Cade had there. And the Cyclones lead it by 12. 36-24. McGee Harris gets it over to Gilbert. Coming off a screen, was wide open. Missed the 3. Had a wide open look. Chasing down the rebound, though, for the Bombers is Dewey. He does everything for them. He's going to set a screen here. No, he's going to be posted up down low. Setting the screen, peeling off was Carson. Now we have a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Russellville. I think this might be on Cade Smith. It is. It's going to be on Cade, his first, and the team's second. Drew Haney, sophomore, number 10, checks back in for Mountain Home. Bounce pass comes in the corner to Dewey. He's got 9 points, but Russell's done a pretty good job on Dewey, making it tough on him. Taking a baseline is McLean. Double team pass out. It's going to be intercepted by Cade Smith. It's a race to the other direction. He dribbled it off his foot. He was trying to get ahead of McGee Harris. You can't fault Cade Smith. He was hustling.
No, a lot of speed there by Smith, but Harris was staying with him.
In the backcourt is Gilbert. He was calling for it back, but Harris going to bring it in the front court. Harris is the one that hit that half-court shot against Harrison a week ago on the buzzer to win the game by 2. Here's a nice little drive, but they missed the layup. Follow shot is going to be blocked by Cam, and he blocks the second one and whistle foul. And I wonder if this is going to be on Cam. And it's going to be on Villarreal. The first block shot by Cam actually hit Donnie V in the face, and he seems to be okay. He's kind of laughing about it a little bit, but the second one, the block shot, we get a reach-in foul called on Villarreal, and it'll be his first and the team's third, and that will put Dewey on the free throw line. That guy shoots 90%. He hits this one. He's a perfect 3 of 3 from the line. He's now in double figures, the first player in double figures for Mountain Home.
There's probably not too many of his shots that are blocked.
I know. He can score from the inside. He's already hit a 3 free throw shooter. Can't believe he's not more recruited. They missed the second free throw. A jump ball is going to be called as it was tied up between McLean and Caleb Campbell. It should belong to Russellville because they got the ball to start the second half. 3:18 left to play here in the third. The Cyclones lead is 11. You just don't feel safe with any kind of lead in the girls or boys game the way both Bomber teams can shoot from here in the hangar. Villarreal way out on the right side. Get it out up top to Cam Frazier. Again, a blackout tonight here for they've asked all the hometown fans to wear black tonight. I was fine with it because we're wearing black. Missing a three is Cade Smith from the left wing. Mountain Home in the front court. Ryder McLean will stop on the left wing. 2:45 left to play here in the third. Cyclones led by the 5 at half, and they lead by 11 right now. They're trying to post up Dewey on the block. Caleb Campbell doing a nice job. He does get the basketball, and he lost it going up, and whistle foul call. And let's see, it's going to be 2 shots, and they're going to call a foul on Caleb Campbell. That's tough because that's going to be number 3 on him.
Yeah, but I don't think I think he just lost the ball.
It looked like he was trying to shoot it. Almost looked like he was trying to pass it with the left hand. And, again, all it takes is one. I'm not saying that was an awful call. I think the second foul call on Caleb at the end of the second quarter was a bad call. And all it takes is one to get that where he's in foul trouble. And right now he's got 3. And now you got to think about, do we take him out of the game? The first free throw is good there by Braden Dewey, who is now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. And looking now, Coach Chenault has not made a move to his bench yet. I wonder if they know. We are quite a ways away from the bench. We can't tell them. Second free throw was good. Russellville quickly in the front court. Frazier along the block will have to kick it back out. He was without a dribble. It's been moved by Villarreal. Cade Smith, open left side three-pointer. That one's no good. Rebound, tipped away by Caleb Campbell. Coming up with it is Cam Frazier, and he's going to be fouled. 2 players crashing into him. Nothing dirty, but I always kind of flinch when that happens as they kind of hit him low there. And the foul's going to be on number 22, Rhett Gilbert, his first. But credit Caleb Campbell, who I believe tipped that away. It looked like it was going to be an easy rebound for Mountain Home. They got to reset the shot clock. They have not done that. There they go. They do now on the foul. Resets. The Cyclones lead at 36-27. Frazier with it on the left side, working against Dewey. Pump fake, throws it up. That one won't go. Ryder McLean, the rebound for Mountain Home.
I think Frazier got fouled there on the arm, but no call.
They've got Caleb Campbell coming out to play the wing, and less chance of getting a foul call if he's not playing against Dewey, posting him up. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Doing a lot of dribbling here. Pull-up jumper is missed. The follow, the tip, no good. Ball tipped around. Villarreal has it for the Cyclones. Donnie V in the front court. Crossover dribble. Layup won't go. Whistle foul call. This is going to be on Mountain Home.
Oh, a little delayed.
Villarreal did not have numbers, but when you can do the crossover dribble like that, you got numbers because a little shake and bake, and he faked 2 guys out and drew the foul on Rhett Gilbert. That's his second. A team's 4th, and it's 2 shots for Donnie V. First free throw by Villarreal is short. Signer will check in, replacing Cade Smith for the Cyclones. A couple substitutions coming in for Coach Fulcher of the Bombers. One is Blaine Tate, who checks in with 3 fouls. Inskeep will check out. 10 points for Villarreal. He's 2 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. His second free throw is good. He gives the Cyclones back their 10-point lead. Minute 30 left to play here in the third. Soft press for the Cyclones. They get it across the timeline. Not quite a trap. Ball knocked away by Cam. They're going to get a foul called on Frazier, and this is a double bonus. It's going to put them on the free throw line. And that'll be number 2 on Frazier. I had them with 4. They've got them up there with 3, and so we'll get that fixed. Unless they forgot to put it up there. Haney going to shoot 2. Has not scored in the game. First free throw, no good. And congratulations to the Lady Cyclones. They beat Mountain Home 65-61 tonight. Mountain Home banking in a 3 on the buzzer, so not quite a 4-point lead there at the end. Second free throw miss. There's a loose basketball, and good job Bryce Beavers tying him up. I mean, it stays with Mountain Home, but now we get it probably to start the fourth quarter. Bomber was laying there on his back with a basketball. Didn't give him a chance to call timeout. Bryce just reached down and tied him up, and Lane Tate will inbound it for the Bombers with 1:16 left to play here in the third. We've had issues with water on the floor tonight. We got some more issues with that. People hitting the floor. Russellville won the first matchup. They trailed by double digits as late as the third quarter. Was able to come back and win that game 46-41 at Cyclone Arena. Cyclones had multiple players in double figures in that game. Whistle foul. This is going to be on Signer. It's going to put him on the free throw line. And now a lot of whistles here in the third quarter, and that's going to put Ryder McLean on the free throw line. He has not been there tonight. McLean's first one is no good. He is 76% on the season.
Looks like the ball just slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Kind of spinning sideways when he let it go. That one looks better. He hits 1 of 2. Cyclones lead by 9 after the made free throw by McLean. Campbell almost being chased by 2 people. Somebody's open. Villarreal on the right side. Running baseline is Signer. Back to Donnie V. They leave him open right side. He'll miss the 3. Rebound chased down by Cam Frazier for the Cyclones. A fresh 35. Under a minute to play here in the third. Campbell to the high post to Signer. They'll move the ball. Ball moving quickly around. Inside, outside. Villarreal again open right side. 3-pointer, same result. They hit the front of the iron, but this time with the rebound is McGee Harris of Mountain Home. Difference is 7 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. 23 seconds to shoot for Mountain Home. Coming off a screen on the left side was Harris. They'll swing it back around right side. This is Ryder McLean. Dewey has a ball knocked away by Cam Frazier. They pick it up with 9 seconds to shoot in the lane. Bounce pass underneath from Tate. Shot partially blocked there by Villarreal. Signer the rebound. He's double teamed, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds with 10.5 seconds left. He was double teamed. He couldn't get the ball out of his hands. Was worried about turning the ball over deep in his own end. The Cyclone's going to sub out now, but Mountain Home, with the shot clock turned off, will have a chance at the last shot here. 37-28. Inbounds pass for Tate. He gets it in the corner here to Haney. 7 seconds to shoot. Here's a drive. Shot never happened because it was knocked out of bounds. The Cyclones thought they knocked it off the leg of McGee Harris, but they say it's Mountain Home basketball, so they're going to bring him over to the other side. That's not where it went out of bounds. They should put it on the other side. Lob goes to Haney. 2 seconds, 1 second. In the lane, little fadeaway is no good, and we've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break. Our score, Russellville 37, Mountain Home 28. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you like supporting local small town, then you should go down to Funky Town Mall. We've got over 80 vendors from our very own community with tons of varieties such as vintage, antiques, collectibles, furniture, painted or stained, art, decor, holiday decor, glassware, pottery, farmhouse, jewelry, clothing, new, ancient, and worn, western wear, frame, autographs, sports pictures, puzzles, kids' toys, sports, trading cards, books, albums. Did you get all that? Well, I guess then you're just going to have to come see for yourself. We've got something for the whole family. 1612 South Arkansas. Like us on Facebook and see what's new, and ask about our shipping and layaway options. Come on down to Funky Town.
The Russellville School District is seeking route substitute and trip bus drivers. Route drivers start at $30.38 per hour with pay increases for years of experience. Substitute drivers make $30.38 per hour on routes. Drivers interested in trips earn $15.45 per hour for the duration of the event, and bus monitors can make $15 per hour. Route drivers and monitors are eligible for insurance and retirement. No CDL. RSD is a registered training site. Apply at russellvilleschools.net transportation page.
Welcome back after 3 quarters of play. The Cyclones lead it here by a score of 37-28. Our friend Tom Scott telling me that Van Buren is leading Alma 49-32 going into the fourth quarter. You just feel like Alma has been playing with fire too long, and And Russellville could have had him beaten if not questionable issue there with 2 minutes left that we all know about. But Siloam almost had them beat. They had to come back to beat Siloam. They only beat the Panthers by 6 and had another close call in another game. And so they may be going down for the first time in the conference tonight. Still probably going to get the 1 seed, though. So we start the fourth quarter. The Cyclones have it. Remember that jump ball that Bryce Beavers tied up? That's why the Cyclones have it here. Leading by 9. They go inside to Bryce. Nice little move. Shot blocked there behind by Andrew Haney. And here comes Mountain Home. A brief 5-on-4 as the Beavers had hit the deck. He was up. He got up and he slipped and fell down right there on the baseline. But he gets back there in time. With the basketball is Harris. Coming off a screen near the corner, McLean. He's guarded by Caleb Campbell. That's a double dribble. Blaine Tate caught it on the floor and then started his dribble, and the basketball gods agree because he missed the jumper from inside. In the corner, Cade Smith for the Cyclones. Going to knock down the 3. It's the first 3 made by Cade in the game. He's got 7, and Russellville up by 12.
And that's our first 3 in the second half.
24 for Mr. Smith on the season. Tate is going to be fouled about 15 feet away, and this is going to be on Bryce. That'll be his 3rd. He was trying to draw the charge there, got back up, got called for the reach-in. All right, Tom, thank you. It's 57-43 with 2 minutes left. Van Buren leading. So Van Buren's going to secure second place even more, and Alma is going to have 1 loss. Dewey from inside, little pump fake, puts it up and in with a little finger roll. He's got 14, and it cuts the Cyclone lead to 10. The winner of this game will be all alone in 3rd place, with Van Buren ahead of them in 2nd and Alma in 1st. The loser will be in 4th place, probably a game ahead of Harrison. We figure Harrison will win tonight. Frazier in the corner for the Cyclones. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Coming off a screen in the corner is Cade Smith. He missed the 3 that time with a rebound. Comes to Caleb Campbell, and on his drive, whistle foul called on Alma, and that's going to send Campbell to the free throw line. And McLean has something to say to the official underneath, and he didn't agree with the call. It's on McLean, but the thing is 2 officials have the same call. Official underneath, official out on the wing. And
what they saying? I thought he was shooting.
It sure looked like it, and
oh my!
Yeah, it looked like he was shooting, but both officials agree. They said he was not in the act of shooting. So the Cyclones will inbound it. 6:02 left to play here in the ball game. The Cyclones lead by 10. And Bryce Beavers working about 15 feet away. He'll get it in the corner to Caleb Campbell. Will take it baseline. Double team, and he lost it going up. And they foul, and that's Ryder McLean. And that's a bad foul by Mountain Home. Great for us because Caleb had the presence of mind to pump fake. He was not in a position to shoot. He was underneath the basket. But the little pump fake to try to get the official, or sorry, try to get the Mountain Home player up in the air, and he did his job. He got fouled from behind, and first free throw is good there by Caleb, who has 10 points tonight. He had 10 points in the first meeting between these 2 teams. His career high is 14, did that against Nettleton.
Well, we need this one. And there it is.
He hit them both. Russellville leading the Bombers 42-30. Caleb with 11 points after making both free throws. Coming off a screen is Rhett Gilbert, and he traveled with the basketball. Again, you pick up that pivot foot, you can shoot it, you can pass it, but you can't dribble it, and that's what he did. Once again, Alma falling to Van Buren tonight. We believe. Alma's still in first place with Van Buren in second, and this is the 2 teams tied for 3rd. Here's Campbell, 15-footer, in and out. Hit the front of the iron, the back of the iron. Didn't go. McLean, stop and go, spin move from in the lane, shot it around Caleb Campbell, missed that one. Dewey got the rebound, falling down, was able to kick it back out. 3-point try is good there by Blaine Tate. And now a timeout called by Mountain Home. They like doing this, hitting the 3, calling timeout. Hey, I'm fine with that. Let's kill their momentum. They call the timeout, but they do cut the Cyclone lead to 9. We'll take a quick break. The Cyclones lead at 42-33. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Ends up being a full timeout for Coach Fulcher as Mountain Home hitting that three, and Blaine Tate now with 8 points for Mountain Home, his second three of the game. They cut the Cyclone lead to 9, 42-33, with just over 5 minutes to play here in the ballgame.
Why would you call a timeout?
Well, I don't know. This is something that a friend of mine, Dave Wilbers, and I talk about a lot, and teams will hit the three or hit a big play and they call timeout to stop the clock. And we talk about whether or not it kills the momentum or not, but I see a lot of coaches do it, so I'm sure there's a reason. I'm fine with it because they've only got 2 timeouts left. That's what other thing I don't understand is because it always seems like you should save your timeouts for the final 2 minutes or so, but they've got 2 left, Russellville with 4 left. Cyclones with the basketball. The ball was thrown off of Blaine Tate, out of bounds. They say it wasn't a kicking motion, it was just out of bounds, which it wouldn't reset the shot clock anyway. It's at 26 right now. Greenbrier defeating Harrison tonight, I believe, 44-41. So that would give whoever loses this game some breathing room. Caleb Campbell had it in the corner. They go inside now, and now whistle a charge call. Boy, they drew that one. They drew that one on Cam Frazier, and he's asking the official, and Cam doing it very nicely. He said, hey, what did I do there? And that's his third, and seems like a good acting job. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like a really good acting job on that.
If he doesn't play basketball in college, he can go into the fine arts.
In the corner with Carson, the three-pointer is short. Villarreal, the rebound. Now, you just don't do that late in the game, and it's a third foul there, and the Cyclones got to play through it. Just got to find a way to play through it. Here's Villarreal, and now whistle on the floor, and this will be on Mountain Home. And sometimes you can put a little bit of doubt in that official's mind if you're really nice about it. Say, hey, what did I do wrong on that? And then say, okay, thank you. That's what Cam does. That's all he's ever going to do. Cam's never going to back-talk anybody. That foul there is going to be on, as we said, Carson, his first and the team's third. The Cyclones leading by 9. Remember, 5 fouls to get to 2 free throws. We saw that in the girls' game where they didn't call many fouls against the Lady Bombers, and they had to foul a lot late to put us on the free throw line. Cade Smith in the corner. He's 1 of 2 from there. Misses that one as it hit the iron, and Russellville going to foul in the backcourt. They were double-teaming Rhett Gilbert trying to get a steal, and the foul's going to be on number 13, Cade Smith, his second, and the team's third. So both teams with 3 fouls. 4:02 left. And the Cyclones' lead is 9 right now. And McGee Harris will check back in for Mountain Home. Last time they let the ball roll a ways, but this time they inbound it immediately. That starts the clock. They'll hand it off on the right side. This is Rhett Gilbert. In the corner, faking the three is Tate. Spin move in the lane. Feeds it inside to Ryder McLean. And now with a rebound is Cam Frazier. And he gets knocked to the floor by number 33, Braden Dewey, who picked up his second. And it looked like Tate had the easy shot, maybe just one pass too many with the underhanded scoop pass. Sometimes you just go ahead and put that off the glass. Maybe that worked against Mountain Home, helped us a little bit. 3:40 left, the Cyclones holding on to a 9-point lead. They trailed 11-6 early. Last time they trailed was 18-15 after a made 3 in the second quarter. Russellville took the lead. They haven't relinquished it since, and here a drive by Villarreal.
Did Dewey pick up his –
Yeah, and the foul is going to be on Braden Dewey, his third. He's picked up 2 fouls here in the last 30 seconds and going to put Villarreal on the free throw line. Donnie V did a good job there, drawing some contact and going to the free throw line here. This is 4th trip to the line. Each time he's missed the front one. First 3 times he hit the second one. Maybe he can do that here. But that's big because it'll put us in the double bonus for the rest of the ball game. This one missed. Ball tipped, and Cam Frazier comes up with it. Caleb Campbell got the tip. I don't know who they'll credit the offensive rebound, but it's a good one for the Cyclones, no matter who gets it. Fresh 35 for the Cyclones, leading by 9. Cade will use a little pick and roll for Frazier. Frazier, too far underneath the basket, kicks it out. Smith, top of the key, three-pointer, no good. Villarreal hits the rebound. It's taken away by Tate in the front court, one-on-one. Hop step there, and layup rolls off the iron. We get a foul called on the Cyclones, and this is going to be on Cam Frazier, his fourth. That's his fourth, and that'll send Blaine Tate to the free throw line. I almost wish he would have just hit the layup.
Yeah.
And so that's number 4 on Cam, and they just told him, Cam, you got 4, and he gave him a thumbs up, so he knows. Tate to the free throw line for the first time tonight. We'll hit the first. He's got 9 points. It's been a scoring drought for both teams for a while. That's our first point in a while. Cyclones lead it by 8, and Tate from Mountain Home looking to cut into it further. He hit them both. Tate in double figures. Cyclones lead is down to 7. It's been a while since it's been this close. There's Bryce to the free throw line and backs it back out. There's Villarreal. Beats his man, but he's looking to kick it out. Run a little bit more clock. Smith, baseline jumper, no good. Ball tipped. Villarreal had it, lost it. We're going back the other direction. Tate, layup on the drive, lays it over the iron. He's got 12. And Coach Chenault wants to take a timeout. The Cyclones lead is down to 5. We'll take a break. 2:26 left to play here in the ball game. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Mr. Brake and Lube wants you to know when it comes to your engine, not all motor oils are created equal. That's why they only offer name brand motor oils that you can trust, like Pennzoil, Castrol, Mobil One, and more. So don't pay top dollar for cheap generics. Mr. Brake and Lube can work your vehicle pretty much bumper to bumper, plus complete auto glass service. So call 219-5438 or visit 1415 East Main Street. Mr. Brake and Lube, your one-stop maintenance shop.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lead is down to 5. We got to find some offense and some made free throws from somewhere. We got a long way to go. 2:26 left to go in the game. And it's been Blaine Tate. Hit a 3, 2 free throws, and a 2. He's trying to bring them back on his own with 7 points here in the fourth quarter, 7 of his 12. And the Cyclones lead at 42-37, but Tate for the Bombers has really helped them come back into this game. Frazier with 4 fouls at the top of the key. He'll give it off to Bryce Beavers. Looked like one of his feet slipped too. You see that about Bryce? In the corner, here's Caleb Campbell for 3. That one's good. That's huge. 14 points for Caleb. Ties his career high. That is huge there to get that 3. Here's a drive, and Cam missed the block, but he gets a defensive rebound, and somehow, around a double team, gets a pass off to Villarreal. Here's Caleb Campbell. Had it knocked away from behind, and it was out of bounds. Blaine Tate could not save it in bounds. And that's what he's upset about. He knocked it away coming off backside of Caleb there. But Caleb's 3, that's big. He's got 4 threes in this game. It's the most he's had in the game. Off the inbounds pass, Villarreal missed the shot, but he's fouled. I think they got the clean block, but if you go back and look at it, it looked like Tate's left hand was on the waist there of Villarreal. And it's put Donnie V on the free throw line.
And that's 4 on Tate.
Yep, that's 4. He's their second leading scorer tonight with 12 points. Their leading scorer has been Braden Dewey, who has 14. That first free throw by Villarreal is good. He struggled a little bit from the free throw line tonight, but all that matters is the ones in front of him here. And he hit that one. And Russellville's lead was 5. It's back up to 9. Three-pointer by Caleb Campbell helped the cause. Villarreal's second free throw, he knocks him down. Huge free throws. Free throws in the fourth quarter feel like twice as much sometimes. Clock starts now as they get it to Tate as he rolled it near half court. Had it knocked away by Bryce. He gets it back at the top of the key without a dribble. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Cam's got to be careful in there, not pick up his fifth. Three-pointer miss, ball tipped around, and Bryce comes up with it. Cam was playing tough defense, but that scares me. Villarreal in the front court for the Cyclones. 90 seconds left. The Cyclones lead it by 10. Here's Cam off the drive, lays it over the iron. Cam almost got a steal there afterwards. Cam probably upset that he didn't dunk it. He got the layup, though. That's huge. He's got 6. A three-pointer by McLean. Short. Tate with the rebound. Shoots it high. He was worried about the block shot, wasn't he? They missed that shot. Ball hit the iron a couple times. Frazier the rebound for the Cyclones, and that might be the nail in the coffin. The fact that they didn't score there might be it. The Cyclones lead it by 12 with under a minute to go. Here's Villarreal in the lane. Get in the corner to Caleb Campbell. Spots it up from 3. That one no good. Frazier tips it out, and it's caught by Cade Smith. You got to give Frazier a assist on that one. How he's been able to play with 4 fouls has been amazing. The Cyclones going to win this basketball game, guys. Cade Smith is going to be fouled there, and it's going to be on Rhett Gilbert. And Russellville able, because of getting an offensive rebound, ran off a lot of time there. They lead it here by 12 with 36.3 seconds left to the free throw line with the Cyclones' best free throw shooter on the season, Cade Smith, who's at 80%. And first free throw by Cade is no good. I jinxed him. Sorry, that's my bad.
No, you can't say that no more now.
Yeah. Van Buren beats Alma tonight. Harrison loses to Greenbrier. Second free throw is good. And the Cyclones are about to beat Mountain Home here.
No foul.
50-37. The Cyclones lead by 13. Make it 50-40 as they hit a 3 and call timeout. 29 seconds left, and Mountain Home calling a timeout. We'll take a break. Russellville 50, Mountain Home 40. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you pay for your own health insurance or you're looking for coverage, do not go online for quotes. You'll get endless calls from call centers and they will not stop. Instead, call Becky, the health plan lady. She can provide sound advice for your health insurance needs. Her Freedom of Choice plans lets you pick your doctors. No deductibles, no copays, and it's 30 to 60% lower cost than Obamacare. Call Becky at 479-886-2475 or go to healthplanlady.com.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lead it here by 10 with 29 seconds left. Cyclones going to win this basketball game. I don't know if a lot of people, especially up here, but I really know a lot of people think that we were going to sweep Mountain Home tonight like we did in Cyclone Arena.
Well, I tell you, it's been a very tough game, but our kids have just played their hearts out there.
Yeah.
They haven't stopped moving and hustling since it started at the very beginning.
And on both sides, the girls and the boys, when Russellville has needed a bucket, boys or girls, somebody has come through with a bucket. When it got cut to 5, it was Caleb Campbell hitting that 3. And almost kind of took the air out of Mountain Home's fans a little bit because they had fought back down double digits to cut it. They cut it to they cut it to, I'm sorry, checking that. Russellville called a timeout. They battled back from down double digits, Mountain Home did, to cut it to 5, and then for Russellville to hit that 3, and then, of course, hitting the free throws by Villarreal, able to build it back up to 10. The Cyclones could not get the ball in bounds, and so they called timeout. They have 2 more after that one, so that was why we had the whistle blow. So still 29 seconds left here to go in this game.
Mountain Home only has 1 timeout left, and it's a smart move by Coach Chenault calling this timeout to trying to work some kind of play or two to get that ball in because we want that clock moving.
I tell you, look, I love being up here in Mountain Home. It's beautiful up here. I hate the drive, but the drive sure is a lot better when you can come home with 2 victories. And the Lady Cyclones winning it 65-61 earlier tonight. The boys going to feel certain. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I mean, if I was Red Auerbach, I'd light up the cigar right now because we're up 10 with 29 seconds left. And Cyclones going to come away with 2 victories here in which they beat Mountain Home at Cyclone Arena, and people might have thought that they maybe caught the girls off guard, maybe slipped past the boys because they came back. But the girls made a statement tonight with the win, and the boys did too because they were down by 5 in the first quarter, and they took the lead, and they've led ever since then. I mean, when they took the lead at 20-18 early in the second quarter. Russell's not relinquished the lead since. 29 seconds left here in the basketball game. The Cyclones lead it by 10. Cam Frazier, and he's going to have to call another timeout.
I don't think Coach Chenault wanted
No.
that one.
Well, I bet you don't want to turn the ball over.
Yeah.
I don't think he wanted to have to use it, but the Cyclones still have one more. So we're going to take a break here. The Cyclones lead at 50-40, still with 29 seconds left. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Well, the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take just a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. You know, every kind word you put online, those personal recommendations to your friends and family are appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to the business of Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, but vital to making our community as great as it is. Special thanks from the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Cyclones 7 made threes tonight. It's what I have, maybe 8, but I know 4 of them by Caleb Campbell. And there's a big one there in the fourth quarter, but don't forget his 3 in the first quarter that helped the Cyclones come back from being down. Russellville going to inbound. They do get it in bounds. They had to use up 2 timeouts in order to do this, but they do get it in bounds and to Donnie V, and he's going to be fouled. This will be on and Braden Dewey. That's his 4th, but I don't think that matters as much. They wanted to stop the clock and to lengthen the game. When you're down like this, if you're Mountain Home, you want to lengthen the game as much as you can. Foul and to put them on the free throw line, hope for missed free throws. They only can stop the clock one more time, though. They have 1 timeout, as does Russellville. The first free throw is good, as Villarreal now with 14 points. He's only made 1 field goal here in the second half, but the rest he's done damage at the free throw line. He hits them both. He's hit his last 4, and the Cyclones lead it by 12. In the front court, they'll hand it off now to Rhett Gilbert. Backs it out near the top of the key. 18 seconds left. Cyclones leading by 12. Dewey faces baseline, shoots it around a double team, no good. The follow won't go. Villarreal the rebound. Russellville has to get it in the front court, but then they can just dribble out the clock if Mountain Home will let them, and Mountain Home will let them. The Cyclones going to win this basketball game 52-40. Congratulations to Coach Chenault and the Cyclones for the 12-point victory here. It's going to look like a 12-point victory. It got hairy there for a little bit when they had cut it to, I believe it was 43-38, and then a big 3 by Caleb Campbell. There's a lot of big moments